people? We back in the house. How y'all living today? It's that dude named Dave. We back on a Thursday, y'all. How y'all doing? How y'all living? Yeah, we back on the mic, guys. We about to get started in a second. Hope everybody's doing good here. We're close to the weekend. Man, this year is flying by fast, ain't it, y'all? Man, as we're recording this live here, no, not for the replay gang or people clicking on this, later on here. This is June 6th, guys. We halfway through the year when we get to this month, guys. Wow, man. 2024 is going through light speed. We're gonna be talking about 2025 soon. Anyways, y'all see the title, right? Y'all see the thumbnail. We gonna talk about Eboni K. Williams, y'all. We also got more modern delusional women here, guys. It is Dusty Thursdays here, guys. Man, we're about to get started here in a second here, guys. But hey, before I even get going here, right? For the people that's here right now, we let the notifications go out. They will go out. Y'all see what's going on here, but we gotta still keep going until the notifications actually start working again. So, do me a favor, chat. I gotta make sure this whole time I wasn't talking and y'all couldn't hear me. Press a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Press 2 if you can. Let go. Yeah. I gotta make sure y'all can hear me first. We got some things to talk about here today. We got Eboni K. Williams. We gonna talk about her today. We got an update on Corey Harris. Remember him? The dumbest man of 2024? We got an update on him. We got to talk about him too, right? And then we're going to get to the Dusties, guys. We're going to get to the Dusties, Oh, my God. Hold on here. Let me see here. Who's in the chat already, guys, before we get started? Pooh Man. Why would she do some ish like that? We're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. What's going on, Pooh Man? Good to see you. Princess Sarah in the comment section like, great content today. Thank you, Princess. Good to see you. Appreciate you, Princess. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, we got Grits and Bacon in the building saying, oh, Lord Jesus. Hey, man, we're going to get into it. What's going on, Thomas? Thomas in the building. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Jurgen in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Kenneth Jones in here. What's going on? What's good, Dave? Annie's crew, salute. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. All right, Jurgen, the first one you can hear me, brother. Good. I'm glad you can hear me. Manage, wait, what's going on, man? Happy Thursday to everyone. Good to see you, man. We just clicked on the go live. We getting started in a second here. Kenneth Jones, you can hear me do one. Nice. You can hear me do one. Thomas can hear me do one. Okay. That's what's up. What are you saying here, Ken? My notification works, so keep hitting those notifications, people. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, glad. Okay, cool. What's going on, Upper Man? You can hear me too. Good. That's why I got to make sure the mic check. You know what I'm saying? Microphone check 1, 2. Don't want to be talking forever. Be like, yo, you muted. You can't hear you. So you know what I'm saying. Thomas, what's going on? TD&D presents Trashy Thursday. Yeah, yes, indeedy. What's going on, MJ? MJ in the house here. Salute to you, man. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. We're about to get cooking here in a second. All right, let's do this here. I can do this over here, actually. Okay. Oh, we got our first super. I'm gonna get to it in a second here. Okay. Well, we're about to get cooking now. First super's kicked in here, so we about to get rocking here, guys. I'm not gonna waste so much of y'all time. I got content. I got talking points. We ain't gonna long stroke y'all. We gonna get into it here, guys. We gotta talk about dumbass people and delusional dusties. You know what I mean? So give me 1 second here. Let's do this. Just got off work here, off the plantation. So we just give me a moment here. All right. Here we go. All right. Okay, guys. How's everybody doing today? All right, now, I'm that dude named Dave, TD&D in the house here. It's my live stream, it's my channel, it's my rules. Y'all gotta remember something here, guys. This is not a democracy. Y'all should learn this by now. It's a dictatorship. All right. So don't come in here starting no stuff. Won't be no stuff. Okay. We about to get cooking with gasoline here. Before I see my man drop a super, before I even announce it here, let me just put out there for getting the live stream here. This goes for everybody. Salute to the people, the AIC tribe members that is here live right now. Whether you coming in now, you're going to be here in a few minutes. Shout out to the live crew here because you know y'all help the show keep going here, right? Shout out to the Ninja Watchers because y'all can't comment. Shout out to my drivers, delivery, y'all doing y'all thing here, right? You know, so y'all can't comment all the time. You listening. Shout out to y'all. And also shout out to the replay gang. All right. Y'all can't be here live on 5:30 Eastern because that's when I do these live streams. But I get it, though. Y'all click the link when y'all click the link. Let's go here. By the way, guys, I want y'all to know something. I'm an independent content creator. I say this in the beginning here, and then, you know, I might just chime a little here and there. But, guys, I need to keep these lights on. Got to keep the internet going strong here. You know there ain't been no lagging lately, right? You see the clarity and dexterity in the audio and visual here. We're slowly but surely updating the product here because y'all ain't looking no dusty ass live stream here. You don't see me no goddamn carb holding my phone up. You don't see me in no 480p things of that nature. We coming to you at 1080p Extreme Extra HD. And if y'all ain't got that, that's because y'all ain't upgraded y'all devices. All right? So saying all to say here, guys, independent content creator, so you know we got to do here. Super chat, super thanks, super stickers. You see the $ that's lighting up here in the live stream here. And if you guys don't want to go through the supers here, we got the Cash App feature, $ that dude named Dave. You see the ticker sign going down below. When it's not there, it's always in the description box. Also, one more piece of business, guys. If you guys are trying to be a YouTuber, you trying to live stream, you want to be a content creator, and you're trying to figure out where do I start here? Well, do yourself a favor here. Also, in my description box below here, I got an affiliate link to StreamYard. You see how good I broadcast lately. I've had some problems in the past, but I fixed it because it was my issues. I'm not an AV guy, but you know, those slowly but surely last couple years now, I've been figuring out this live stream game and figure out how it's going here. And y'all can see from if you click on my very first video and you look at this now, you see the upgrade process, but it's all done on StreamYard. And here's the thing, guys. When you click on my affiliate link, you get 2 weeks free, right? After that, then, you know, you can go ahead and go to different programs. There's still a free program. Don't do that if you're trying to be a content creator. Whether it's part-time, you're going to be full-time. Don't do that because you're stuck with that goddamn StreamYard logo there. And when I see that, I know that you ain't paying for shit. Okay? So do yourself a favor there, right? You get 2 weeks free. Then after that, they got different pricing plans, you know, so that you can go ahead and correspond to your content creation. I didn't realize. I looked at my stats. You guys been clicking on the link. Yeah, some of y'all been clicking on the link, and some of y'all's actually signed up on StreamYard, right? So shout out to y'all clicking on my affiliate link. If y'all go ahead and do y'all thing right then, your boy gets a little kickback, okay? So just want to put that out there. For y'all live streamers or YouTubers want to create videos, you want to be on Instagram, you want to be on TikTok, StreamYard, click on the affiliate link, 2 weeks free, and then we're good to go on that one, guys. Yes, yes, indeedy. All right, well, I see out there, shout out to my man, Upward Man, dropping the first holla of the live stream. Put in that $9.99, $10 holla, putting that yellow in the chat here. What you got for me, Upward Man, saying, what's up, TDND? What's up, chat? Keep up the awesome work, bro. Shout out to Eboni, a.k.a. Quisha. Man, just no heartburn of Nug Swimmers be with you always. Hey, man, you wild, Upward Man. Oh, man, thank you, man. Hold on. Hey, brother, Upward Man. Hey, brother, salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right back at you with the first super of the night. Y'all see that, guys? Keep these plates passing. Y'all know what I tell y'all, guys. When y'all click on the link, you in the church of TDND, and I'm your pastor, I'm your preacher, and we're going to be giving sermons out today like we always do. And if y'all can pass these plates around, do it here, right? I guess some of y'all ain't got the $10 holla. Maybe it's the 99-cent holla. Maybe it's the $2 holla. Maybe it's a $5 holla. No holla is too low. Holla at your boy. Got to keep the lights on. Thank you, Upward Man. Appreciate you for the holla, man. Thank you. Yeah, what's going on, Katie and Kyrie? Pause. What I say was pause worthy. Trust, what's going on? Trust, what's going on, man? Good to see you again, brother. Glad you coming here. Trust No TV in the house here. Upward Man said, just got off work, pulled an 18-hour shift in the ER. Hopefully I can make it through the live. It's all good, brother. Hey, whatever you miss, replay gangs in your future. All right, You paid the cost already, so you good to go. Pooh, man, what's going on? What's up, AIC? Good to see you, man. Scroll down here in the chat a little bit more here. Let's see here. B-Boy Stan says, laugh my fucking ass off. Imagine being so hard to get along with that you have a baby by yourself. What a silly. Hey, we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. Audience participation today, guys. I want to know what y'all think in the chat here. We're going to get into it in a second, man. Don't worry about it. What's going on, Pinball? Good to see you, man. What's up, AIC? Ninja listening, driving in Topeka, Kansas. Hey, Pinball. Be careful on the road. Like I said, shout out to my drivers like Pinball, who's going across the nation here. Ooh, hold on. I think I got to sneeze here. Hold on one second. No, don't you hate it when you think I sneeze and doesn't come out? God dizzle. Okay, yeah, but like I said, though, shout out to Pinball, man, for my drivers out there. Y'all be safe in the road. Y'all be moving and shaking and being grooving out there. Keep your eyes on the road, driving long hours. You part of the Ninja Watcher crew. I appreciate you, man. Everybody who's a driver that's Ninja Watcher right now, salute to you guys, man. Shout out to my cats that's doing that, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to my man Grits and Bacon, who's been in a channel member for 11 months. Yo, what's going on, Grits and Bacon? Appreciate you for being a member for 11 months, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, man. And right behind you, we got MOP in the building. Hey, Dave, AIC, where all the bitches at F Moist. Member for 20 months, man. Almost 2 years. Appreciate you, MOP. Yeah, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, glad y'all members. Oh, by the way, too, like I said, we got the super chat feature, super chats with super stickers. If you want to be a member too as well, you got to be on your desktop and you can go ahead and join them dudes, all right? And be part of the gang, man. Be officially a part of the crew. All right, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, MOP. Appreciate you. Hey, just real fast here, guys. This is not going to be no marathon 5-hour live stream today. Nope. I'm already telling you that right now. We're recording this on a Thursday. I've been without basketball for a whole damn week. It's game 1 at the NBA Finals. We got Dallas and Boston. And you want to know something, guys? After I get done here, I got my food ready to go, and I'm going to go sit down and watch game 1. I've been looking forward to the finals and just mad that, god dang it, Minnesota just laid down a crap bird and just, was happy not to get swept and got knocked out in 5 games by Dallas, right? So we ain't doing no 5-hour live stream today, guys. No 5 hours. We gonna get about a 3 and change, and then we're gonna watch the finals. All right. So shout out to Dallas, shout out to Boston. Quick prediction. I could be wrong here. I'm picking Dallas to win the chip, but I'm picking Boston to win tonight. Yes, I am. I'm just saying that I think in game 1 here, I think with the media scrutiny, the extra added eyes, the whole world is watching. What's going on tonight is what the WNBA wish they can have here, right? I'm gonna say something that's gonna be kind of crazy here, right? Well, not even crazy. The profits that's going to be made from game 1 tonight will cover the subsidy losses that the men got to pay the women WNBA for this year alone. Hey, y'all know that the NBA has been paying at least a minimum of $10 million a year to subsidize the losses that go to the WNBA. They've been making roughly about an average of $60 million a year, but they have $70 million in operating costs here. I'm telling y'all right now that the NBA tonight is going to cover them losses in game 1 alone. Oh, man, shout out to Dallas and shout out to Boston, man. I'm like I said, I'm picking Dallas in 6. But I'm picking Boston to win game 1. You may say real fast, why are you saying Boston tonight, Dave? Reason why, like I said, the media scrutiny, even though that Tatum and Brown never won a championship yet, they were just in the finals a couple of years ago. You got Drew Holiday's an NBA champion with Milwaukee a couple of years ago. You got Al Horford's a true veteran here. Now, I know Kyrie got a chip on the other side there. I just think that they're the away team. They got a little bit more younger players on their side. And I just think that the extra eyes and all the stuff that goes on with game 1 pleasantries, it's going to knock Dallas a little bit off, but it's going to be a wake-up call, and I'm going to give Dallas for game 2, and I'll give you my update on that one. But I'm going with Boston tonight in game 1, but I'm telling you I'm going for Dallas in 6. There's my prediction. I hope you like it. You don't like it, you can suck a can of you-know-what. All right, guys. Want to get that out the way. Let me go back to the chat here. What's going on, Peter? Good to see you, man. Glad you came through. Yeah. Thomas says Boston in 6. I can see that. I can see that easily, man. Both these teams can win. They got here for a reason. Boston's been the best team all season. Dallas been the best team since the trade deadline in February. So yeah, you're saying Dallas in 6. I can hear that too, brother. Yeah, shout out to my man Grits and Bacon in the building. Grits and Bacon also matching my man Upper Man with the $10 holla. Put in the yellow in the chat. What you got me, brother? Streaming from the car equals extra dusty. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to y'all who's doing it. Hey, Grits and Bacon. Salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. You and Upper Man are today's sponsors right now, man. Appreciate y'all for dropping that holla, man. Hey, man, shout out to y'all if y'all just getting started. But if you've been in YouTube for years, man, you should be able to invest in a chair, a table, an actual camera, maybe a soundboard, nice microphone. It ain't got to be a Shure, the SM7B. You ain't got to get the Nimrod of Nimrods, right? But you can invest into yourself, because when you invest in your craft, then you elevate yourself, basically. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, shout out to y'all who just be in your goddamn cars. But, man, after a certain period of time, you got to elevate and update, baby. Elevate and update. Thank you, Grits and Bacon. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Pool Man also says NBA needs to stop funding the WNBA. Well, they got an interest in it because, they got a W in front of their name. It's the NBA with a W in front of it. But we'll see what happens, man. Kenneth Jones, I'm sick of the WNBA my damn self. I hear you, man. Boston in 8. It can't be Boston in 8. It's the best of 7 series. It's the best of 7 series, man. What's going on, Dank? Good to see you, man. We got Dank in the house, man. Good to see you, my brother. Yeah, we about to get started here in a second. What's going on? Ryan says, Uncle Dave, what's popping, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Glad you came on in here. Oh, man, just like that, my man Dank just came in. Shout out to my man, brother Dank, Florida representing here. Put in the $4.99, $5 holla in the green chat. We give you that penny upgrade because we don't give a damn about it. It's all good, brother. But check it out. Y'all saw how Dank's moving right now, right? No questions. No comments. Dank's here for the love of the game, baby. My man Dank dropping that green in the chat, brother. Brother Dank. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Dank, for coming through, man. I got some stuff for y'all today, man. Yeah, appreciate that, man. Upper says, I agree, Pooh, man. Since they have so much to say and argue about, let them stand on their own feet. Let's see how far they get. Yeah, I hear you, man. MOP says, I want to see what's up with Kelsey Plum fine ass. Oh, yeah, you digging that, huh? You like little Kelsey Plum, don't you? Okay. I see how you get down, MOP. I see how you getting down. Chi-Town, what's going on? Saying Dallas in 7. Okay, I can see that too. It's a close series. This is going to be a good series, guys. This ain't going to be like the Western Conference and East Conference Finals. Unless some major injuries going to happen here, we going to have a good series. Hopefully bar no injuries. Knocking, you know what I'm saying? But we going to have a good one here. Vince, what's going on, man? Salute to you, man. Salute to you. All right, guys, y'all know, let me double check, make sure I ain't got no cash apps in here. We're going to get the show started now. No cash apps, all right. I'm going to take the ticker off, guys. If y'all want to do the cash app, it's in the description box below. All right, let's get this party started. Dank says, won't be here long, got a shower, these birthday balls. Is your birthday? Oh, snap. Hey, Dank, is your birthday today? June 6th? Hey, brother, if it's your birthday, man, congratulations. Hey, guys, hey, Dank, if it's your birthday, man, let's all wish Dank a happy birthday, man. Yeah, happy birthday, Dank. How old are you, brother? Yeah, man, go ahead. Pause. Watch them birthday balls. Pause. Yeah, what's going on, Frank? I hate Boston more than Dallas, so mad than 6. I ain't mad at you on that, Frank. Yeah. What's going on, Anthony? Hey, T&D and the AIC. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Yeah, 34. Hey, Dank, congratulations on making the 34 bird, man. Oh, we 10 years apart then. Oh, man, so you was born in 1990. Shout out to my 1990 brother. Yeah. Shout out to Dank. Hey, guys, if you guys are watching this live, I need you guys in the live chat. Even if you ninja watching, but if you driving, don't do it. But if you are sitting still, can you come in the chat and say, happy birthday, Dank? If you are part of the replay gang, can you come in the comment section and say, happy birthday, Dank? Yeah. Shout out to man at 34 today, man. I like to hear that, man. Dank's a good young brother, man. Dank's a good young brother, man. You know, smart young guy, financially responsible, very smart for his age as well, man. And I like this. I like to interact and communicate with young black brothers like Dank. And of course, all y'all too. We got a large variation, you know. We got young cats where I'm in the middle age group. We got people who are my older, you know, seniors, my OGs, I like to say here. Man, good to hear you, Dank, man. Keep doing what you gotta do, man. Yeah, look at that. Happy birthday. I like that. Happy birthday. There you go. Happy birthday. What's going on, Clifton? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I got Clifton in the house. Yeah, that's right, Thomas. What's going on, M. Jones? Good to see you. Yeah. Let's see here. Peter says, I'm tired of the WNBA because of how much foolish complaint excuses they have for CC, and they're trying to be like the NBA. I hear you, man. No doubt, Think, man. Hey, man, hope you got a good day planned. I don't know if you got anything planned out tonight, seriously, but I can assume you probably going to do something this weekend, man. Just keep it safe and keep it as clean as it can be. Keep it as clean as it can be. Keep it, I know how you get down, Dank. Keep it clean, brother. Keep it clean. Yeah, that's right, M. Jones. That's right, Jurgen. Yeah, 1990, brother. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, that's right, Peter. Good job. Clifton says, I hate Boston, so I'm running for Kyrie, not so much for Dallas. Hear that, man. Yeah, that's right, B-Boy Stan. Showing the love here. We show love in this chat, guys. We show love in this chat. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Mavs in 6. I hear you, Dank. I ain't mad at that. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Mavs in 6, too. I could be off, you know, but I'm saying the same thing, too. What's going on, Sheila? Sheila in the house saying happy birthday as well. What's going on, Sheila? Good to see you. Yeah, who else we got here? Just scrolling down in the chat here. Thank y'all in the chat for doing that. Yeah, Upper Man saying it too. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Y'all showing the love here, man. Let's see here. Oh, Derek's in the building too. What's going on, Derek? Good to see you, man. If Porzingis was healthy, Boston in 6. Well, he's playing tonight, Clifton. Porzingis is a go tonight. He's here. They said that if it was like an emergency, he could have played the Eastern Conference Finals. But the way that, you know, how that went down in Indiana, and then once Halliburton went down, there was like, we don't need to put Porzingis through this here. So he's coming back tonight, man. So we'll see how that goes with Porzingis, man. He's not a big man, but he's a tall, long man, you know, and he's going to stretch the floor out as well. So we'll see how that works out, man. Let's see how that works out. So shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Dank. Happy birthday to you, man. Good to see you here. All right, guys, let's get this party started, right? No more long stroking. Jay says, Dave, I heard you're coming to Atlanta. Let's meet up, bro. T ain't the only nigga here. I said, I was joking around, but yeah, I gotta come to Atlanta. You know, I don't know when. I might have, you know, I got work-related things too, you know, because, you know, we got an office down there in Atlanta. You know, I go back and forth to New York all the time. So yeah, if I make it to ATL, best believe I'll let y'all know. All right, best believe that when I make it to the ATL. No doubt, Jay. No doubt. Yeah, Upper Man. Rest in peace to Larry Allen, man. He passed away the other day, man. Arguably one of the greatest offensive linemen to ever play the game. I know he's a Dallas Cowboy. Shouts to my Cowboys fans out there. But real talk, though, man, he died so young, man. Suddenly, he was like 51 years old on vacation. You know, big guy like that, man, sad to hear, man. So RIP to Larry Allen, man. Shout out to him and his family, man. Hope they're holding up in their time of need right now. You know, it's a crazy thing that's going on with them. You know, that's just so young to go out, man. So, yeah, that situation here. All right, guys. Y'all ready? Let's get this party started here. Let's get the show started. No more long stroking. Let's do it here. We got to do an update. We'll get the Ebony next. We'll get the Ebony content next, right? So, 52? Yeah, that's young, man. My brother passed away. He was only 50. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when we only just make it to 50, man, the goal is to at least get to our 70s and 80s, man. So, yeah, shout out to him and his family. All right, guys, we got an update. Before we get to Ebony K. Williams, we got to do an update to my main man, Corey Harris. Detroit, y'all been taking this L, and y'all need to continue to take this L. I don't care if you in Detroit. I don't care if you're in Lansing. Michigan as a whole state need to take this whole L here, right? Because I did the video last week, and then I clipped it for a separate video. If y'all don't know, Corey Harris is the black guy in Detroit who was driving to a doctor's appointment but had a Zoom call for his court case for a suspended license and didn't even turn his camera off, was literally driving, pulled in and told the judge he was driving, and the judge told him, you know what? This will be a suspended license, and you over here driving? Oh, man, turn yourself in by 6 p.m., right? Y'all saw that, right? So check it out. We got an update. We got an update, right? So Hey, Derek, I'll get you super in a second, Derek. Salute to you. So we got to get to the update now, guys, because it is messed up. In my live stream, y'all heard me. I said he's a dumbass. One of the biggest dumbasses of 2024. But you want to know something, guys? When you watch these snippets here, you going to see how wild this even gets here. Okay? So let's go ahead and start this off here. I'm going to give y'all the update. So let me pull up the first video, and let's get into it so y'all can see what's going on here, guys. Let's go.
Township, that now infamous hearing was just last month. Tonight, 7 News Detroit reporter Kimberly Craig tells us Harris believes he's paying an unfair price for an honest mistake.
It has literally been pure OD hell. I've been assaulted. I've been followed. I've been laughed at.
You should have been laughed at.
Ridiculed.
You should have been.
I have been disrespected.
Corey Harris is planning to appear back in an Ann Arbor courtroom Wednesday with a new defense attorney, Dion Webster Cox.
My client doesn't want to go out here breaking the law. He's a law-abiding citizen. So now that we know what's going on, we're taking the steps to go forward to correct the problem, to put him in a situation where his license is in proper order.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Harris said he was driving to take his wife to the doctor because her medical condition was worsening. But when the judge could see Harris was driving during that virtual hearing for driving on a suspended driver's license, Harris's bond was revoked. He spent 2 days in the Washtenaw County Jail, and the video spread across the internet like wildfire.
I don't even go on the internet anymore. I deleted my Facebook, my Instagram, Twitter. I deleted everything.
Harris said he had no idea he was driving on a suspended license back in October when he was first ticketed by Pittsfield Township Police. He thought the suspension that was tied to unpaid child support had been lifted 2 years ago. What was your reaction when he told you, so you have a suspended license?
I looked at him like, you got to be joking, because all of this was supposed to have been taken care of already.
Court records show a judge ordered that suspension lifted in January 2022, but a spokesperson for the Secretary of State said they never received a clearance from the friend of the court. No one from the friend of the court responded to my calls last week, but today, a representative for Saginaw County's chief judge did respond and said the clearance was never sent to the Secretary of State because Harris did not pay the license clearance fee to their clerk's office.
Never told me a thing. That's all they said was that they would be sending me some paperwork in the mail, and here it is, 2024, and I just received the paperwork that they were supposed to send me 2 years ago.
Friend of the court.
Right.
They never said you had to pay a fee or anything.
No.
Right now, he needs to go to the he has an appointment with the Secretary of State Thursday. So Thursday he's going. Let's get this in order.
In Southfield, Kimberly Craig, 7 News, Detroit.
Okay, Kim, thank you.
All right, guys. So
another layer this morning. Okay, are you guys investing?
Sorry about that. So here we go now. That's the update that we got from Corey Harris. That was today's Thursday. We're recording this here. We're live right now, right? That was on Tuesday. Okay, that was on Tuesday. Now we gotta bring y'all up to speed to yesterday on Wednesday. Oh, guys. You heard him. Somehow, I've been ridiculed. I'm on the internet. I deleted my Facebook. I don't go outside anymore. I'm embarrassed, right? Now, we got the court case. Listen to the judge now. Now, the judge is going to go ahead and give us an update, and the judge is not too happy. Okay, guys? So let's go ahead and get into this update now.
Plaintiffs made the assertion that the Pittsfield Township, as well as this court, was acting on some type of defective or faulty information, which I will tell you, counsel, caused the court, given what the court did, to investigate what my ruling was. And I will tell you that that assertion is absolutely correct. with reference to any faulty information that either came through to the Pittsfield Township Department of Public Safety or to this court ultimately at the May 15th hearing. And I think it needs to be stated, I've been asked for comments. I have refrained from comments, as is my normal practice is. This court with the pending case will speak on the record. And so I am going to make sure that the record is very, very clear as to what this court knows and what this court acted on May 15th. And we can start with this. And my basis for doing it is because of what was said about what this whole process was. And that an indication, counsel, and I know, counsel, you've been before me before.
Absolutely.
I know it is not coming from you, but you also know how I am.
I do.
And the thing is that if for whatever reason, the one time in my life I was wrong, I will say it and did. But when I'm not wrong and when people are not to blame, then it also needs to be said. So I will try to get through this as quick as I possibly can.
Okay, Judge.
But I will tell you, first of all, with any reference to your client having had a license on that day, and some indication or misunderstanding as to whether or not he had a license. Let me make it very clear, based upon what the court looked at, he has never had a Michigan license, ever.
What?
And has never had a license.
Hold on. Oh, drive. Oh, hold on. I got my hand like the judge right now. He's never had a license? Oh, it's getting thick now. Hold on, guys. Let's continue.
License in the other 49 states and commonwealths that form up this great union.
What? No
He
other
has
states
never
either?
had a license.
Oh, my God.
In point of fact, when they suspended his license, and what people don't understand, when they suspended his license in Saginaw, they don't suspend the license. They suspend the privilege to drive in this state. Hence, for example, if he had had a Kentucky license, he would be able to drive everywhere that Kentucky would allow him to drive. He just couldn't drive in Michigan because his privileges had been restricted. I know you know that, but that wasn't at all said. But it doesn't matter because he didn't have a license ever. There is also then, and I will, when it is necessary, come to the defense of my sister courts, and I will come to the defense of Saginaw. They got a great chief judge. Chief judge answered the question. But I will tell you, that court and its friend of the court did nothing wrong. His license was, his driving privileges, better stated, were unsuspended in 2022. That required Mr. Harris to do something. He didn't do it. Therefore, the friend of the court was under no obligation to send anything to the Secretary of State. Now, I hated that I had to look at all of this, but when there's a question as to what I did, I'm going to look at everything to make sure that what I did was all in order. There's then an indication from that because that wasn't sent, there was a direct attack on Michigan's Department of Secretary of State's office, saying that the Secretary of State was somehow at fault. Let me tell you something. Secretary of State did what they were supposed to do. And in point of fact, they did nothing because they hadn't gotten anything from the court because Mr. Harris had not paid the reinstatement. This week, or the latter part of last week, once he paid that, Saginaw friend of the court did what they should do, and they sent it. Immediately, based upon the information that I have, the Secretary of State did what they do every day. They took that suspension off of his driving record, and he was then unsuspended. And then your client did what he needed to do with reference to the Secretary of State and paid a reinstatement. Right? Just a second, Mr. Schiller. I'm going to let everybody respond because
Thank you.
I am not done yet.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
he ain't done yet.
You covered a lot of the points for me. Thank you, brother. And so
He want to go in,
that
y'all.
came down to that. So the information at the time that I had, that Pittsfield Department of Public Safety had, was all correct at the time of both Pittsfield stop as well as the May 15th day. It was all correct. There was no error by anybody. It was a failure on the part of Mr. Harris to do certain things. Now, I grant you that sometimes that can be a complicated process, but it was certainly not anybody's fault that that didn't happen other than that wasn't paid. Now, here's the other thing, and I'm like maybe in church where I say I'm about finished now, but the other part of this is this stop was in October. Most of the cases that we've heard just in this last afternoon are driving while license suspended cases. That's part of my Wednesday afternoon. We go through great pains to try to get people their licenses back, which is really how it should happen. Between October and because I don't live under a rock, I actually watch things. You look very nice on TV.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge Flirton.
There was something that was said that was very disturbing to me.
Uh-oh.
And I'm just going to let you know because I believe in being fair with everybody. The question was asked along the lines between October of 2023 and the point in time of the May 15th hearing, was there an attempt by Mr. Harris to correct his license?
Okay.
Here's the part that was disturbing for me.
Uh-oh.
So that you know.
Disturbing.
Okay.
What we got here, y'all?
Mr. Harris indicated that at some point he had been involved in some accident. Then being involved into the accident that he was basically bedridden or at least housebound, he could not get to the Secretary of State. That was set up there. And I'm going to presume because my knowledge of counsel, defense counsel is, I know you don't misrepresent anything.
Right.
You never do.
Right.
That's not true.
Okay.
He purposely stated that he could not get to the Secretary of State, which for the way we handle things in this court would have placed him in a whole different category. We would have tried to find a way. Let's figure it out. And the reason I know that is because Mr. Harris, on December 28th of 2023, do you know where you were?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where were you?
December
December.
28th, 23.
23rd.
2023.
2 months after the incident.
I know I was laid up from our
You were
accident.
at the Secretary of State's office. And you were at the Secretary of State's office because you redid and got your new Michigan ID.
Wait, y'all. Yeah, hold up. He told that he couldn't get to the DMV, but then he ended up going to DMV to get a state ID. Oh, you going to jail. Oh, hold on. Let's let him finish.
I have the date.
You have the date.
That's the date you did it.
Oh,
December 28th, 2023.
right before New Year's.
And so that you also know, and in all fairness to counsel, because I don't know if counsel knows this or not, the way I know that he's never had a license
Oh, how?
is because May 3rd, 1990, he's never.
Never.
He was 19 at the time. May 3rd, 1999, he applied for his first Michigan ID.
Wow. This judge did his
Counsel
homework.
knows, so I do. You cannot have both. You either have an ID or you have a license. One of the two. He has religiously every year gotten a new ID. And so he knows that he doesn't have a license.
Wow.
And quite frankly, I just wish he would have said that at the beginning. And all of this hoopla could have been just put all aside. And we all go through the process as we do with all of the people coming here to try to get him his license back.
Okay. Oh my God. I got one more item to add to this, guys. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. So hold on, hold up, guys. He never had a license. It's at the time that he was 19 years old. He's been religiously updating to get a new ID every year. And in the state of Michigan, you either have an ID or a license. You can't get both. But hold on, guys. We're not done yet. I got one more item to show you guys so we can tap this thing up here. Shout out to my man, Corey Harris. Didn't I say he's one of the biggest dumbasses of 2024? But wait, there's more.
But that's not all.
He has never had a Michigan license, ever.
We asked Harris yesterday if he ever had a valid driver's license. He claimed he didn't remember.
Yeah.
Do you ever recall having one? Having a driver's license?
I knew I had a permit. I knew that.
A driver's permit or?
I believe.
Y'all hear him?
I don't know. I can't say yes and I can't say no.
And that's odd because the Pittsfield Township police officer and prosecutor said during that October traffic stop, Corey Harris knew what was up.
At least twice during this traffic stop, he acknowledged to the officer that he did not have a valid license. Quote unquote, quote, actually, I don't have a valid license, close quote. The question was, are you a valid driver? Quote, I am not.
There was no error by anybody. It was a failure on the part of Mr. Harris to do certain things. Now, I grant you that sometimes that can be a complicated process, but it was certainly not anybody's fault that that didn't happen other than that wasn't paid.
Then came the unexpected.
He has a warrant for his arrest.
Corey Harris was taken into custody for what appears to be a 9-year-old bench warrant out of Allen Park.
A 9-year-old
Was I
bench
shocked?
warrant?
Absolutely. Did I want my client to walk in and then get escorted to the back? Absolutely not. That was not the plan.
The shocking thing about it, for a driving while license suspended, that he didn't take care of.
It should be something that a lesson for all of us. Handle your business. At the end of the day, handle your business.
In Ann Arbor, Kimberly Craig, 7 News, Detroit.
Thank you, Kim.
Okay, guys. We're going to put a bow on this story here, guys. I see y'all drop supers. I'm going to holler at y'all in the chat in a second. But now we got the information. I did that in sequence here. I wanted you guys to hear his statement when he hired his lawyer, saying that I didn't get anything mailed into me. I thought things were taken care of, woody, woody, woo, right? And then we hear the judge did his homework. The judge went down the rabbit hole, pulled up his info, well, whoever is, and it was like, okay, we're going to do this here. He ain't never had a license, not in Michigan. He ain't never had a license in any other state. The judge found him since 19 years old. He's went to the DMV to get a state ID and never attempted to get a driver's license whatsoever. Oh my God, guys. This is what happens when you drive dirty the way he's driving dirty and never attempt to be legal. I don't get this here. It's one thing if you have your driver's license and then, some things happen, you're making some parking tickets and then some things slip through the cracks here. I saw Frank in the comments section talk about he went through a similar situation and he said he was rooting for him. But this is another caveat where that he never attempted to get his driver's license, not in Detroit, Michigan, or any other state. This is beyond someone who had a license, got some tickets, had an accident, maybe had a child support situation, and then didn't pay your debts, and then all of a sudden you get your license suspended, and then maybe the mail got slipped up, and then next thing you get pulled over. That happened to my dad about, like 20 years ago, actually. I was about to have knee surgery, and my dad had found out that he got license suspended for over a couple of parking tickets, and came to find out it wasn't even his fault. It was something that happened. It was a clerical error, but he couldn't drive for like 3 weeks or so, right? But the point is, he knew he couldn't drive, and so he had me driving. And here's the thing here. It's one thing when you have your license and missteps happen and you lose it. This guy never, ever had a license. So guys, if y'all out there driving dirty where you never had a license, you deserve all the bad things that happen to you in life. And like in that first video saying that I've deleted Facebook, I've been ridiculed, I don't go on the internet. You deserve everything that's going on with you, bro. You are a dumbass. You are an idiot. You are lazy. You are incompetent. I would think one of the first things you do when you have the privilege to get your driver's license is to go to the DMV, take the test, and then hopefully you pass so you can drive legally. Guys, I can tell you the first time that I went and got my driver's license 2 months after I turned 16 years old in 1996. I can tell you that I remember when I turned 21 years old, I remember vividly going to the DMV so I can have an official 21 and up driver's license so I can buy alcohol. I remember when it expired when I turned 26 years old. After 25, I had to get a new license. I remember when it expired when I had to get one when I turned 40. I go to DMV. I remember these things. You know why? Because driving's a privilege and I need to drive. But outside of everything else, guys, if you got responsibilities, if you gotta follow the rules and regulations of the law of the land there, do the right thing. Follow the law. Now he's gonna have a bullseye in his ass now. Now he's gotta serve jail time now. He's gotta pay fines now. And then if he even attempts to think to drive anything like that, they gonna be on his ass like white on rice. Lord have mercy. So Detroit, get your man and take the L. And Corey Harris, you are a dumbass. And you know what? All the things that you want to cry me a river, keep crying, Negro, while you in cell block C here, right? Or if you in county, whatever the case may be. Only dumbasses do this here. You've gone all this time here without doing things the proper and legal way here. So you know what? If you guys are doing things illegally, you deserve all the bad things to happen to you and in life. There's no miscommunications here. There's no errors. It's just one person, one man who was lazy as hell and don't want to follow the rules. And we don't follow the rules, hey, your ass goes to jail. Let me get to these supers, guys. Shout out to my man Derek Gaines. I didn't mean to make you late, brother, but I didn't want to break up the action of the live stream here, man. Shout out to Derek dropping the $5 holla, putting that green in the chat saying, TD Sports Talk, will Derek the Legend Gaines take Dave the Tank Jordan in 3? Odds are Dave can't deal with the reach Derek has. I ain't worried about you, dog. I ain't worried about your reach. I ain't worried about that pause. Okay, Derek. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super, man. You ain't getting a shot at Lucille. I'm sorry. You ain't built for that yet. Man, your arms ain't long enough to box the God, okay? Yo, you got to keep waiting, man. Sit back there. All right, sit back there. And right behind that, we got my man Drew Titan. What's going on, Drew? I saw you in the chat. I didn't want to break up the action here. My man Drew, boxing channel. Y'all can just click on his name and go to his boxing channel in the morning time during the week here, dropping the $2 holla, putting that blue in the chat. Keep the blue place passing, saying, Dave, just give him the Idiot Award for 2024. Brother, I said he's the dumbass of dumbasses of 2024. Hey, brother Drew, salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with that super. Appreciate you, Drew. Hey, Drew, I'll be back in New York in August. I will be back in New York in August. That's basically a done deal unless I get sick and I can't physically get out my bed. But I got my next assignment here and know what I got going on my job. So I'll either be probably the second or third week in August of coming up here in about 2.5 months. So I'll be back out there, brother. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. Let me go to the chat here, guys, before I get to Eboni K. Williams now. That was the first part of the show here. I had to give you guys that update because we talked about this last week. And then all of a sudden this morning, I saw these updates. I was like, oh, no, we got to talk about this today. We got to get the update today, guys. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, Drew. Thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's going on, Larry? Says, damn, damn, damn. What's going on, Trigger? Dumbass. Probably couldn't pass the exam. Probably couldn't. Frank says, in Texas, you kind of don't need a license. Insurance registration is good enough. Oh, word, Frank? Not in Illinois. Oh, hell no. You ride dirty in Illinois. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. I don't play like that. Clifton said, Judge went Alice in Wonderland on his ass all the way down the rabbit hole. Did he, Clifton? He was, I had to play the whole video because he was thorough. He did his homework, and he wanted everybody to know I'm just not being a hard-ass judge. I want everybody to know that this guy's a lazy dumbass. Oh, my God. He's going to jail. He's going to jail. Right, right. What's going on? DJ Bro says a lot of people ride dirty in Detroit. That's why they got the no-fault insurance rule. Ninja driving dirty with no license or insurance. And you know what? That's just a dumb idea. I don't get it. Like, why would you want to drive that kind of stressful? I have a valid license, and the times I've accidentally left my license at home just for whatever reason, like I just misplaced my wallet and not in the normal place, I'm driving I'm like, oh my God. Like, when I was younger, I lost my license like 3 times to the point I memorized my driver's license number because the fact I lost my license so many times. But even I have a valid license. If I left my wallet at home, I'm stressed the hell out trying to drive the speed limit to get my black ass home. And then be driving every day dirty? Nah, man, that's just lazy as hell. Lord have mercy. Yeah, irresponsible as hell. Man, hell yeah. Said, he should be the new meme for stupid. You got that right. He deserves everything he gets. What's going on, Lloyd? Good to see you. Glad you came in the chat. What's going on, Kareem? Salute to you. Salute to Kareem here. Good to see you. Yeah. Let's see here. Who else we got here, man? Is a judge came out equalizer style on his ass. Yeah, he did. He was surgical like Denzel on that. He was surgical like Denzel, man. What's going on, Mr. Gino? Good to see you. I had to give you guys that update. Come on now. We couldn't leave that open-ended from last week. You probably saw some videos, but I made sure that I brought you different news clips so you could saw how he was when he hired his lawyer and the statement that he gave prior to the court case. Then I showed you what the judge homework was, and then you saw his statement after the fact there as well, and his ass going to jail. Man, oh man. Shout out to everybody here. Likes up in the building. We're going to move on. We gonna move on now, guys. Man, so, oh my God, I'm flabbergasted. That, I can't believe, how lazy you gotta be. Like, what's it now? I think it was like 2 years ago now. Is it 2 years ago, maybe? Yeah, two years ago, top of 2022, I had lost my wallet. Had lost it again. Like a day and a half, I didn't even drive nowhere. Because I was going through every nook and cranny in my house trying to find it. And I started backtracking and saying, dang it, didn't I must have left it here. I thought, dropped it. Man, I took my black ass after a day and a half of not driving. Then I drove my black ass to DMV in the goddamn rain and waiting in the rain to get me a new license updated. I don't play around that out here in Chicago, guys. Chicagoland, Illinois, that ain't nothing to play with. And especially if you got a car like mine that just like screams attention, the last thing I need is have a car that screams attention and it ain't got no L's. Oh my God. Yeah, the whole city is clowning, but he deserves it. He deserves it. And guys, I want this to be a PSA to all y'all here. If anybody here who watches me, or if you're ninja watching and you ain't got your license, take care of that right now. It's summertime now. It's June. The weather's hot. The cops going to be not as nice, especially in the humidity out here. You get pulled over, that's going to be your ass when Johnny Law gets you. Okay? Do the right thing, man. Drive legal. I'm not here for the illegal crap. Like, I'm a big boxing fan. I don't steal fights. You don't see me. I don't tell y'all to fire stick fights. That's illegal. Why are you stealing, taking money out of people's pockets? Pay for it. Do things legally, guys. Whether it's your entertainment or just day-to-day activities, be following the law. We're too old for this. Those are childish games, and even then, you should at least have had an adult parent to tell you this ain't the way to move. That's the problem of our community today. Always trying to find shortcuts. Always not trying to go to the path of least resistance. Like, come on, what's wrong with doing the right thing? What's wrong with following the law? Man, he never took his driver's license test. That's a whole bunch of laziness to the fifth power. Lord have mercy. Derek said, that's why my insurance is so high, because of ninjas like him. Man, Frank's like, I realized today that I got a rack on Dallas between me and my coworkers. I'm not a gambler, but you're back to the game. Gotcha. Okay, guys, let's move on now. Let's keep it moving. Shout out to Dumbass. If you guys wondered, his name is Corey Harris. Dumbass Award winner 2024. He got the award already. I mean, it's going to take someone really, really to do something extra stupid in the next 6 months to take the award away from him. He got it. He owns it. Just crown him now. We don't got to wait to December. You own that, brother. You deserve all the clowning, all the fines, money loss, everything that happens to you in life need to happen now, because you are just a fucking lazy ass loser. Hey, I ain't taking that back. That's what he is. Never took the test. That's what you call a lazy ass loser. I'm sorry. Nope. No excuse for that. No excuse. That dude's probably older than me. He's probably older than me, if not a couple years difference. Nah. That's what you call a loser. And we got to call that out more often, tribe. I don't care if you're a woman or you're a man. If you're doing dumb sucker-ish and you moving like a loser, we got to bring accountability back. We got to bring some of these judgments back so they can know how it feels when everybody knows that you are a loser. Loser. I don't care. You can say what you want. Here's one thing: if he had L's and there's some mistakes and paperwork, he ain't never got a license in 20 plus years. Lord have mercy. Let me get to this super, guys. Shout out to my man Arvin in the building, dropping the $10 holla, putting the yellow in the chat. What you got me, man? Judge went Perry Mason on his ass. You ain't lying, man. I love this judge, man. That was dope the judge did. Hey, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla, Arvin. I appreciate you. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. Appreciate you, man. Man, I love that judge, man. He was thorough. He did his homework. He did the background checks from the state, the DA, the police officers, his history from since 1999, no prints. You know what I mean? So anytime that you see someone who's doing their damn job and they're part of the law, because you know how black folks, we feel, oh, we can't trust the judge, or, you know, the police always got a foot in our ass, defund the police. And when you actually got someone who works in the law, who's part of the justice system and actually doing his job, and it's a brother, it's an older black man, he showed us the way. Hey guys, hey yo, check it out. He showed us the way, didn't he? He broke it down like this. He served it up like it was magic pixie dust. You know what I mean? So I want to see more of that, okay? I want to see more of that, where we have black people who are in a position of power, who is thorough, can actually break down information for everybody, no matter what their status is, and we all understood it and we saw it, and we can't say, oh, this was no justice here. Nah, man, the judge did his job, man. Power to the judge, man. I appreciate that, man. Okay, let's move on. Thank you, Arvin. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate that holla, Arvin. Thomas said Tiffany Hender's close. Hell yeah, man. She's just crooked. She ain't a dumbass, Thomas. There's a difference. Tiffany Hender's just a crook. There's a difference between a dumbass who went dumb. He just moving in dumbass ways, and Tiffany Hender's moving like a criminal. There's a difference on that one. Not even Matlock can save him. Keys that I used to be riding dirty like UGK, but I was a kid. I drive a company truck, so I got to be right. Yeah, when we're kids, it's one thing, right? I get when we kids, we do dumb stuff. Man, this dude's in his 40s. This dude's married. He said he'd take his wife is sick, had to go to take her to the doctor. That means you got responsibilities. That means you got a family, right? All that goes out the door. You know what I mean? Thank you, Frank. Hit the like button. They shadow ban TD&D for real. Yeah, man. Hit the like button, man. Yeah, but I mean, we still here, though. We still here. We gonna keep cooking. When people do find me again, Frank, they gonna see all the content, all these live streams. They can play catch up. But hit the like button. Yeah, guys. All right. Let's get to the thumbnail. Let's get to the main event here. Right? I got other reaction videos later, but yeah, let's talk about Eboni K. Williams, guys. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. Right? Is Eboni K. Williams pregnant? Oh my God. You know, just recently, she just got fired from her job, you know. I mean, technically, she got laid off, I can say, right? Because the Griot just let everybody go. You know, like their whole podcasting thing. You know, they just cut ties. They're chopping. They're losing money. They only kept one person on there. I think it's Tariq is the only one that is like still working for the Griot, right? But the Griot just fired everybody. So hope she stacked their money up, right? Excuse me. But real talk though, for anybody out here that don't know or don't remember Eboni K. Williams, can we do a flashback with Fast Tribe? Can we go back roughly about a year ago now? Before I lead into talking about her being pregnant here, let's lead into this here. Can we do a flashback to about a year ago when she was talking to Ayanla, you know, about black men and dating and, you know, and equality and trying to find what your match is and, you know, what will you settle for? I want to backtrack just so it was all good about a year ago. It was all good about a year ago and the leading today, guys. So let me do this here, guys. Let me take that out. Let me do this here. For all y'all that may not know or maybe just a little bit lost, whatever like that, let's just do a quick update. What Eboni K. Williams was talking about just less than a year ago. Let's cook, Tribe. Let's do it.
Very alpha, but I'm in my throne and my crown is straight.
Okay. I'm looking forward to straightening my crown, Dr. Ayanla. Let me ask you this. Let's get to the logistics, though. Let's get to the logistics. We know that black women are earning college degrees faster than anybody else. Many of us are doing like we're doing, Ayanla. We're getting those terminal degrees, those JDs, MD, PhDs. We also are the fastest growing group of entrepreneurs, along with Latina women in America. Pew Research said that women are now out-earning men. Yes. In 22 of the largest cities in America, including where I live, New York, DC, LA, you name it. When we talk, and I know that you've said that you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you to indict men in this question. But I do want you to speak, Ayanla, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build, when some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well, I would date a bus driver. But we think that It's another human being's responsibility to give us what we need instead of us building together. I can build with a bus driver. I'd have my little stash over on the side in my prenup, but I could build with a bus driver. So
Shout out to Yvonne. Just stop it right there now, right? I want to give just a little bit of flashback. So this was just about a year ago where Eboni having this conversation, not just with her, but there was multiple podcasts, live streams. She talked to Stephen A. Smith. She went on the Breakfast Club several times. So we heard her last year's Let Her Cook. Hey, don't worry, man. Yeah. So yeah, she was talking. But this was about a year ago. Talking about, black women in 22 states are out earning black men, getting degrees, getting JDs, talking about the largest rising in entrepreneurs. I wouldn't put entrepreneurs in it because 97% entrepreneurs fail. I get it. Shout out to y'all getting y'all businesses going started like that. But, she went on this diatribe saying that. And then when the question was asked last year, would you date a bus driver? And know what she said? If he owned the bus. And remember, that went viral. We were cooking her. We were destroying her. Someone was like, that's right. You shouldn't settle. Well, forget a bus driver. Why do you need to be with a bus driver? You know what I'm saying? We tired of settling. We tired of doing this, right? Well, Eboni, looking at this article now, Eboni K. Williams is pregnant. Real Housewives of New York alum expecting first baby, a girl, of remarkable miracle. Exclusive. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me scroll it down. Look, she got the pregnancy photo. Let me say this here. First things first, I will say this here. Congratulations, right? Women may take a little bit longer to understand, some women, but at the end of the day, people want families. People want to have a seat of their own, whether it's a little girl or a little boy or a junior, a little miss is what the case may be. So many modern women today have learned from their mothers and the Gen X generation that's been taught up wrong with feminism, basically, to state that you don't need no man. You don't need to do these things. You could be independent. And then when they get to their 40s, you know what they say? I want a man now. I want a kid now. I want a family now, right? So I will say, congratulations for being pregnant, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be mean or rude, things of that nature, because she's going to be a future mother. I'm hoping the health of the pregnancy and the baby, the last thing that I would want to hear, guys, real talk. We'll talk about the mental talking points and everything like that. But from a humanity standpoint, the last thing I would want to hear, guys, is the fact that we something happens to the baby or something happens to her, right? So I'm hoping that she has a successful pregnancy and that she does give birth to a young, healthy baby girl, right? But as we get into the article here, this is just showcasing that Eboni K. Williams is not a role model for black women. She is actually part of the disastrous trend in our black community by showcasing that she is now going to be a single mother. We're going to have a young girl being raised in a single family home. Now you may say this young daughter's going to be raised by Eboni K. She's got resources. She has money. But what's the one thing we're missing here, guys? This little girl is going to be missing a daddy. I don't care how much money that black woman has. I don't care how rich that black woman has. I don't care how smart that black woman is. I don't care how many resources she has here. The dynamic of a nuclear family and the successful rearing of little kids we're showcasing is the fact that having both the mother and the father in the relationship with that child, raising them up here. I'm not saying that nobody who's been raised by their mothers are not successful and had good lives, but the statistics showcase that men and women who are raised by their mother showcase that they are least successful compared to a single dad or to a two-family structured home here. So congratulations to you for being a mother, but congratulations to adding to the dynamic of the broken nuclear structure family that we are seeing here in our black community right now. Let's get to the article here and we'll get a little bit deeper into it here. So it says here, Eboni K. Williams is getting ready for a new reality. People can exclusively reveal that the Real Housewives of New York City alum and Equal Justice with Eboni K. Williams star 40. Man, she's 40. Okay, that's one thing I'm worried about too. Geriatric pregnancy at 40. This is going to be a hard one for her, guys. The happy news comes 2 years after Williams revealed she was using her frozen eggs to pursue motherhood via sperm donation and in vitro fertilization, which is also called IVF. Anybody who's gone through IVF or attempted IVF will tell you so many things have to go right for the final result of this journey to be a baby, Williams says. That's why I called this my remarkable miracle, because it really does feel like I've been the recipient of some very enormous favor from God above. Williams also says she nicknamed her daughter One of One, a moniker that doesn't just signify how special the baby to be is to her, but also represents the luck she had to make her dreams of getting pregnant into a reality. I did one egg retrieval at 34 years old, not really having a clear intention on if I could use the eggs or when I would use the eggs. And 6 years later, that one egg retrieval led to one genetically normal embryo, which led to one successful embryo transfer and one pregnancy later. I'll soon have, God willing, one beautiful, healthy baby girl. So if it really does feel like fate. Okay, you can see she got the pregnancy photo here, and she got the photo shots here. She got that going on. Let me scroll down a little bit more. She says motherhood was something that was always on Williams' bingo card. She admits to people. I want to say that with conviction and clarity, I was not the little girl that grew up fantasizing about having kids. Was I just talking about that, guys? About having kids and about what I would name them and all that, she says. That was not my dream or fantasy. I had no real expectations around it. Even when she thought of the process of freezing her eggs, Williams didn't have a surefire plan of what was next. I was really thinking I would never use them, whether I got married again or didn't, she shares. It was the pandemic and having some existential conversation within my own self about legacy. Hear that, guys? My own self about legacy and life and love and the different ways in which I really want to explore family. During that exploration, Williams says it finally clicked to her that she didn't have to pigeonhole herself into the boundaries of a traditional motherhood. Oh, Lord. I really freed myself of the rigidness of what legacy, love, and family could look like. She reflects that are the three pillars I reassess, and it helps shake me from the idea of I have to have it this way and timeline everyone else is following. I'm not going to go through the whole article here now. So, I hear you, Leroy. That's not legacy, but do you understand the idea of her saying legacy, right? Now, let's get into it just a little bit deeper here right now. She froze her eggs at 34 years old, tribe. Why is she freezing her eggs at 34 years old? 34 years old is 1 year prior to geriatric pregnancy. She was still a young black woman at that time. That was 6 years ago. Now it's 2024 now, so we're looking at, 2018? The thought process in her wasn't, well, maybe I should be intentional and find a quality man to maybe father my future kid one day. She went ahead and jumped the line and says, forget this here. I'm going to freeze my eggs. I don't know if I'm going to get married again or not. I don't know if I'm going to deal with any men or not here, and we'll see what happens here. Now, let me put this here, that what she is doing here, congratulations to her, because IVF doesn't work all the time. That's a fact. You spend tens of $20,000s of dollars, and sometimes women do not even get pregnant. So the fact that she got pregnant at 40, good for her. But now we're dealing with high-risk pregnancy at 40, and I know people are going to come out and say, Dave, people get older having pregnancy every day. The one actress on Boy Meets World, whatever like that, she's 52 and got pregnant. Yes, you can get pregnant later on in life, but I implore all the women to talk to your primary doctor. But here's the problem. Every time I say that to women, most of y'all ain't got no goddamn primary doctor. A primary doctor that you have someone who knows your family history, that understands you, that's done the homework and research. You've seen them more times. They've evaluated you. They know everything about you, basically, right? You go there. That's your personal primary doctor. You need to sit down and have these conversations to find out more about your body, more more about your health, the more about your womb, if you're even healthy enough to carry a child, things of that nature. So what she's going to do here is she's going to be the example of so many more independent modern women going to say, look, she's 40 years old and went through IVF. I can do the same thing too. I can get my degree. I'll get my JD and become a lawyer. I'll go ahead and get my own house and be a boss chick. And then at 40, I'll go find a donor and then have my eggs fertilized and boom, I'll get my baby. But one of the things that she said before she was able to get pregnant was, and even like up until like early top of the year, black men are not donating their sperm or their semen in these spots here. So you can freeze your eggs all you want, but if the goal is to have a black baby, you're slim pickings because there's very, very minute options in this category here. Now, you can go get a white man, you know, or other nationalities, but blacks is the very, very fewest here. She even spoke about that, how she had a hard time trying to find a donor now. And so now that she's pregnant now, she's going to be a single mother at the age 40 years old. Now, I don't know about you guys, right? But being a single mother in your 40s, that's a tough job. You don't have as much energy like you used to anymore. You don't have that spunk, that spark. You know, there's a difference between being a mother at 40 years old than being a mother between 25 to 30 years old when you have a young womb, so the pregnancy's not as bad. You have extra energy, your body, the bounce back to get your snatch back. But here's the biggest thing. I know I see y'all in the chat. I'll get to y'all in a second, right? Here's the thing that's missing here. Where's the daddy? I've seen so many of her live streams, so many of her podcasts talking about the black community, about black people issues this and black people issues that. But if you're going to start a family, don't you think that the structure within your own household, Miss Williams, is the fact that your daughter needs to know who her daddy is? And you've seen how so many people, men or women grown today, when they don't have their daddy in their life, their father in their life, their biological, knowing the one that helped bring them to this world here, there's something missing inside of them and they move differently, act differently than if they did have their father in their life. I'm not saying she's not going to be a successful mother. I'm not saying this kid is not going to grow up to be successful. What I'm saying here is that she is now extra painting the picture, trying to be the role model of more single mothers. She's now going to be propped up. You're going to see all different social media spaces saying, yes, girl, you can do it too. You can be single and have your own baby. But you know how hard it is to raise a little girl? Man, my daughter must be 7 years old in a couple of weeks here on June 23rd. Shout out to my daughter, right? There is no way. I mean, I could do it. Don't get it twisted. Whether her mother or myself here, raising her on our own, I would not even ask for that, okay? No. I'm glad that we're both in the picture. We're able to raise her. Way we move, way we operate. We're on the same accord. Our daughter comes first, and then everything else comes second, right? You know, she had to go to the doctor earlier today, you know, so she took her to the doctor and everything, had to go to the dentist and things of that nature. There's so many things we got going on, trying to plan a birthday party for her. I could only imagine if I was a single dad to do it on my own, or the fact that, you know, if you have a bad situation where that you're arguing and bitter with the other party and trying to co-parent, things of that nature. But what we're seeing here is the modern delusion that we're saying that we don't need a black man. We can go ahead and raise these kids on our own. The only thing we need the black man for is their sperm, because that is the seed of life. Because ladies, your egg is dormant. There is no life in there right now. That egg needs that living sperm to go ahead and bring life into this world here. It takes two to tango. You ladies want to say that you don't need no man, but the man carries the seed of life. Without us, you can't have no more babies. Okay? But why are we constantly preaching in our own black community that we don't need a man? We don't need the daddy for the kids. We don't need no husband. We can do it all on our own. But it seems like she needed a man to get pregnant. Now, I want to ask you guys something here in the chat, guys. What does this do for us here as far as the overall aspect? Yes, technology allowed her to get pregnant. You know what it's going to do too? So many more women gonna say, I'm gonna try IVF too. I'm 39, 40 years old. I'm gonna follow the Eboni K. Williams technique. And here's what I wanna add. How many women have $25,000 to go through this process? The average person don't even have $1,000 even for the emergency purposes, let alone $20,000 to $25,000 to go through the IVF process. And here's the thing. What if you do, ladies, you're a well-to-do woman, you got a good job, you got money, you savings, things of that nature. What happens if you drop that $25,000 and you still don't get pregnant? So you wasted your time, your resources, your body, your hormones driving you crazy wacko? Because we even got the discussion when you go through IVF, how that changes you physically, ladies, how your hormones go through raging changes, trying to shoot them shots so that you can get pregnant and everything like that. All that whole process that goes through turns you into a completely different person, turns you into a miserable person. Derek said, Dave, my sister-in-law and her husband spent over $100,000. Never happened. I hear you. That's what we're talking about. Wasting money and resources for something that is not a guarantee. But here's the thing. No, it is a guarantee, guys. If you prioritize relationships first. Prioritize what you want out of life in the future. If you say to yourself, I'm a person that wants to have 3 or 4 kids, you know what that means? You need to start having kids in your late 20s, the max. You know why? Because, ladies, your body can only handle so many pregnancies at a certain amount of time because you're going to go through once every 9 or 10 months. Depending on, I say 10 months because my daughter was late. She didn't want to come out. She was camping in there saying, I ain't coming out of here. Man, my daughter's almost almost 10 months. You know what I mean? But we need to prioritize relationships. We need to prioritize families. But if you prioritize your work and certain parts of education, next thing you know, life has passed you on by. And what happened? You're 40 years old saying, I want a family now. But you know what, though? You ain't talked to your doctor to see if your body can handle a pregnancy or if you even have enough eggs for a pregnancy or whatever the case may be, if you even have a partner to get along and get the party started here. It's a painful process, says Sheila. Exactly. It is painful. Jorgen says, I'm not rich, and I even want to take something like that. I know. But the process should be, let me find somebody who's a good quality man. Someone who's got morals. Somebody who's going to be a leader for me because I'm going to need my man to step up to the plate because he's going to be the head of household. I'm going to need somebody who's going to be the father of my children and is also going to be an important part of rearing and raising these kids here. When you focus on your education to the degree where that you throw everything else to the wind, what's going to happen when your education doesn't do anything for you anymore? And what I mean by that is we only have a finite amount of time to work, guys. We all age out of the working process here. Unless you start your own business and you're a YouTuber like me and you're able to talk forever. But even then, you lose your voice, I can't YouTube no more. Right? So we age out of our workforce. So our education, what we do for a living, does not define us. Because at the end of the day, when we're no longer here, when we're 6 feet under, or maybe we cremated in an urn somewhere, or where we got our tomb and our plot at the graveyard, what do people will remember us most when we're dead and gone? Your name and your background of your family. No one gonna remember that you worked 5 years on doing this, or you did 2 years this job here. You know what they're gonna say? Was this person a good man or a good woman? Was this person a good father? Was this person a good mother? Was this person a good overall quality person? And if you don't focus on these things here, you're gonna get to a certain age, you're gonna say, I want a family. But here is the caveat that goes with that. You want a family, but that needs a partner. Now, what we're seeing here is like, you don't need a partner, Dave. She found a sperm. She got pregnant. Now she's going to raise her daughter. Now, God willing, they said that the baby's due in August. Don't you think that at a certain point in time in this little girl's life, she's going to be asking about her dad? She's going to know who her father is. And she's going to want to know the relationship with her father. Now, I don't know all the details of the insemination process, but the way that she talked about it, she was going to the sperm bank and getting anonymous sperm. That's the way she was talking about it here. Leo said Dave was all about the brand. That's what's effed up. I hear you, man. Leroy says Ebony and black community should not be put in the same sentence. She's a divester and is part of the community just like Candace Owens. I hear you, man. I hear. I'll get y'all super in a second. But what we're discovering here is waiting too long to have a family in an unideal situation. And what these women are not understanding is it's not only about you, even though that you're going to be the mother going to raise this child. You're not thinking of when the child comes here and when your kid is 5 years old, or when the kid is 8 years old, or the kid is 12 years old, or when the kid gets old enough to understand, where is my dad or my father? I want to know these things here. I want to know what my background is because, Mom, I know who you are. I know if you have sisters and brothers, I know them, and I know my cousins, and I know my grandmother on your side and things of that nature. But what about my daddy? What about my dad's side of the family? There's certain things. I don't look like you all the way, so I know I look like my dad. I want to know if I have cousins or if I have brothers and sisters moving around like that. These are questions that when they go through this process here with the artificial insemination and going through a blind donor, that the kids have to go through a lot more than what you do eventually, because you're going to be in your own little space when this kid is 20 years old, you're going to be 60. And you're like, who cares about your daddy? You here, you healthy. But the kid at a certain point is going to say, I want to know my other half. Or why I didn't have a dad at the school recital. Or why was not my dad at the games? Or why did I not have those family moments when I was in the house here and I didn't see that father figure? I didn't have that manly figure who was my blood that's going to instill the things that I know how to treat a man, how I can look up to a man, how I know how to talk to a man, and then that way I know how a man's supposed to treat me. Mr. Gino says, test tube, baby. Rest in peace to Robin Harris, man. Lawrence, I hate these rejects. They spend their youth chasing white men after getting ghetto gagged. They come back among us expecting the creme de la creme. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, exactly. I hear you, man. I hear you, exactly. So I will say congratulations to her because, that is a thing that women can do. I'm not going to speak ill on a pregnancy, but the concept that black women have, the disdain that black women have for black men, and not understanding that they're in an echo chamber talking amongst other women and don't want to input from the black man. But then when they become a mother, and then when they get knee deep in motherhood and raising a child, then they see how hard it is. Then they say, man, I wish I had this magical Negro to help me with this little girl. AD says, please tell me this is AI generated. Nope, this is not AI. This is real. Case point in mind. Now, you might say this is a bad example, but Krishan Rock, I know she's a ghetto bird. She's a hood booger. She's a hood rat, right? She wanted so bad to have a baby by Blueface. Didn't care if she was going to be with Blueface or not and be a single mother. I'm going about the single mother route. Now that she got her son and Blueface is basically in jail and ain't been around, he's been in and out, and she's been a single mother. Every time you see Krishan Rock, what does she say? Even on Twitter, on X now. It's so hard being a single mother. I just want some time to myself here. Why can I say I need a moment to myself? I want to go out and have my friends, have my me time. Because when you become a mother, you don't get that me time. When you become a single mother, it's all about that child now. And I think that's one of the things that Eboni K is not factoring in, even though women like her think like they do. When you're older, you don't have as much energy, so you're going to be a little bit more burnt out. And then you're going to wish you had that magical Negro who can go help out while you can take a nap and things of that nature. Because here's what's going to happen. Fast forward. She got a few coins in her pocket. This kid is going to be raised by babysitters. This daughter is going to be raised by other people other than her. She's still going to live her life. She's still going to do things the way she wants to do. And this kid's going to be raised by babysitters, nannies, and no daddy. She may find a guy one day, but you know how Eboni moves, man, she may have that guy for a year and that guy's going to be out the picture. And then you got to add the fact that now any guy that's going to holler at Eboni K. Williams, first you got to deal with the fact that she's an independent woman who's got this independent, strong mindset that no man can tell her anything. And then you add the aspect that she's also now a single mother. So the men that she wants, that she may have had a chance with, and when I say may, these guys will glaze those buns, and I hate to say this, they may slip up and knock her up, but even those guys who want to glaze buns now may just walk away now and say, I don't want to deal with this here. This is too much. You already got a mouth on you. You're already too strong and independent. You act like you don't need a man, and then now you add the fact that you're a baby mama now, and we don't even know who the daddy is because you got artificially inseminated. Oh, Lord. Lawrence's Blueface said he did a test and that baby ain't his. Well, if it ain't his, that's even worse. But the point is, Krishan Rock's a baby mom, and she's complaining about having no time to herself, and that's what happens when you become a single mother. You have zero time to yourself. Your life is dedicated to that baby and baby only. So as we move on here, guys, I'm going to move on, but I know it's going to happen, but I'm going to hate to see the Facebook posts, the IG posts, TikTok, IG, Instagram, showing this picture of her with the stomach, and so many women gonna say, you don't need a man, you can do it on your own. Yes, queen, you got it. You're doing it at 40. When in actuality, this is the wrong way. We don't see our Asian brothers acting like this. We don't see our Chinese, when I say Asian, our Chinese or Japanese or Philippine brothers and sisters acting like this. We don't see white people. We know white people are wilding out, but from a society standpoint, when it comes to marriage and families, they don't move like this. We don't see this in the Puerto Rican community. We don't see this being glorified in the Mexican community. This is only glorified in our black community. And we're seeing slowly but surely how eroding our community has been. We're seeing how black men are being disrespected and not needed. We're seeing single family homes where the boys are reading at 4th grade levels. We're seeing when the girls are in single family with their mothers as the baby mama, how the pregnancy rate is higher than anything else here. We're seeing here is living on welfare and food stamps and not getting the best opportunities possible. What we're seeing when they get older, how these girls don't know how to treat a man or know how to act like a man, how to act around a man, or know how to allow a man to treat them. And when we see these boys who are coming up here, we're seeing sissified boys. We're seeing punk-ass boys. We're seeing son husbands. We're seeing emotional men. And you know what happens when you got emotional men? You got the prison system because you got a whole bunch of emotional men who did not have their day to discipline them to showcase what it's like to be a goddamn man. So, I will say, it's June. The baby's due in August. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to her or the baby, so I hope that she has a successful pregnancy. The issue that I have with this story that's going to resonate later on down the line is they're going to prop her up within the black woman community to say that you don't need a man. look at her career, and if you decide not to get a magical Negro because there's no good black man out there, which is a goddamn lie, you can do it on your own. And we're going to keep pushing this narrative, and we're going to see the dividing, and we're going to see, and the problem is Eboni K got money. What we're going to see is the brokey, dusty women, the women making only $35,000, $40,000 a year thinking they do this here. Women who basically living with goddamn roommates think they can pull this off here. Women who are living destitute areas and not living in best, low income neighborhoods thinking they can get away doing this here. She is the anomaly. She's someone on TV, been on reality shows, got a law degree, has made money constantly on the Breakfast Club. She is someone who is not the average black woman, but the average black woman is going to use her to pedestal her up. Trust says, he says, what are you saying here? F her. Wrong image for black women. Exactly. That's why we're talking about it, brother. That's why we're talking about it. So, congratulations. But we see where our community's headed. We see what's going to happen in the next few months in the summertime going into the fall. She's going to be propped up. But you know what, though? This ain't the way, ladies. You know what the way is when you got to, if you're pregnant, have your magical Negro next to you. Having that man there that can comfort you, especially then when you have your baby, you're not able to work, that man's going to be that rock to be there for you when you're going through your tough times, especially during the recovery process, the early few months of being the baby and staying up, things of that nature, because it takes a village to raise a child, but when you actually have the mother and the father and you're on the same accord, you can tag team on that baby. And when you're able to tag team on that baby, man, that rearing goes, it's going to be a lot, it's a hard job, but it goes so much easier. So much easier. Trust us, I believe they paid her to do this. Maybe. But I hope that from this article, and that she's going to do interviews in her story, I hope I don't hear women. She froze her eggs at 34. I would be scared to hear going forward, guys, if we hear women at 28, 29, 30 years old freezing their eggs when you can find yourself a man and have a good relationship and naturally have a childbirth. I'm old school, guys. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm old school. I'm traditional. And I believe in a black man and a black woman coming together and doing the right thing. And the problem is today that the black woman looks down at the black man. And what's the black man to do here? We got to keep talking about it, tribe. We got to keep talking about it. But you know what, though? We can see that we're just going down the slippery slope here. And I don't see us making a pit stop to swivel and going back up. Let me see what let me get to these supers. Here's what y'all saying. Mark the Guardian coming in with the $2 holla. What's going on, Mark? Good to see you, man. Keeping that blue in the chat saying nothing more sad than the single prego photo. Facts, man. Facts, man. Hey, Mark, first things first, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. You're taking these pregnancy photos, and wouldn't that look better to see the man right behind her with his hand on the belly, or the man in front of her, the husband, or at least the fiance, or at least a stable relationship for a few years, knowing that this is the black man, or where the black die is for. That's why I say black man. The man to be her protector, the man that's going to take care of his family, the man that's going to lord over his home to make sure that he is the rock, to make sure nothing happens to his woman and to his future child. That looks better than seeing a single woman taking all these pictures by herself. That just looks goddamn lonely. That just looks so goddamn lonely, guys. Shout out to you, Mark. I appreciate you, man. Okay, I got back-to-back joints from Leroy here. I'm going backwards here for you, Leroy. So you got the $2 holla as well, putting that blue in the chat. Guys, I love it when you make the chat turn colors. My man Leroy dropping the $2 holla, keeping them blue plates coming in saying, notice how IVF is marketed towards our women. Yep. Hey, Leroy. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. I got another question, guys. And thank you for bringing it up, Leroy. Thank you for bringing it up. I'll get you the other super in 1 second, brother. In 1 second. I'll get to the other one. I've seen not so many, but I've seen stories of black women who are going through the IVF process, and not a lot of these women are actually well-to-do. You don't see the lawyers and women on TV and reality stars like Ebony K. Women. I'm seeing average, everyday folks. So you know what I'm seeing here, guys? That these women are probably putting this on their credit cards. When we talk about the student loan debt or just the debt crisis, not only within the black community, but within the black woman itself, there is a high probability that I need to do some research on, but we know about the debt ratio that we got going in the country, especially of our black women. It makes me wonder that if I do this homework and research of the black women going through IVF, how many of them are well-to-do who got savings to pay for the process, and how many of them are just swiping their credit cards at those doctor visits to pay for this here and just putting it on the card to pay for it later. That's the scary thought process, that you would do all this and then the possibility that it's not 100% that you will get pregnant. You saw what my man said earlier. He said, man, spend $100,000 his family did and still didn't get pregnant. That's what I'm wondering on. I'm gonna have to do some homework on that, guys. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'll get back to y'all on that one. And shout out to my man Leroy again, back with another $5 holla, keeping that grin in the chat, saying, gonna be awkward when Ebony's daughter go to father-daughter dance at school. Right. Right. That's a fact here, Leroy. Hey, man, salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right back at you with the super. Like, for me personally, right? I got next year, I know for a fact that I know I got to do a daddy-daughter dance at the school. They had their first day, like, school thing this past school year. I wasn't able to go, like, you know, to go to that when I had a lot of work going on. But I already know the way the school works, that when she starts second grade next year, that there's already the first daddy-daughter dance. I'm going. I'll be there. My daughter don't got to worry about where daddy at or who's my daddy, things like that nature, see all the other kids' daddies. No. But when Ebony got to go through this here, you're going to bring some random uncle? You're going to have an older cousin do that? Because you know what, though? Ladies, y'all know this, too, if y'all had y'all dads in your life. Ladies who's in the chat here, people who are ninja watching, or part of the replay gang here. If you guys can think back when you were a little girl, when you were a little kid, and if you still have your father in your life today, can you picture yourself, your little girl, looking up to your dad? Looking up to that black man? And that black man was your God? That black man was your king? That black man was your savior? That black man was your everything. And you know what? You can't pay for that kind of relationship. When you see that man who looks like you, who has your personality to a degree, has your quirks, and you know for a fact that this is the one man in life who don't want nothing from you but for your success. See, you can't pay for that. You can't pay for that, ladies, because you know for a fact that every other man out here in these streets wants something from you. And the main thing is that booty and what that mouth do. But you know daddy don't want nothing but for you to be safe and to be the best that you can be here. You can't pay for that, ladies. You're being selfish, not thinking long-term about your daughters as well as your sons, bringing a kid into the world without their daddy. Sheila says, I missed my dad yesterday. It was 1 year since he passed. I hear you, Sheila. Just to let you know, I'm a man here, right? But, you know, my dad passed away, and I've been open about my pops and everything. I have his urn literally 8 feet in front of me here. So, you know what, though? Whenever I look up like this, I'm looking directly at the urn, and I have a picture. It's a picture from 1988, and my dad was a coach of my T-ball team, and so it's like a team photo because I wanted to put a picture when my dad was like in his diesel, in his prime. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't got to say pause for this. My dad was a chocolate brother. You know what I'm saying? He was swollen, brolic, and you can see everybody in the picture, and he's like, yo, that he was the man in that picture. Them other white dudes couldn't compare. You know what I'm saying? So I want to have that image, and I look up and I see that man every day. You know what I mean? As a man, I'm saying I miss my dad every day, but without that man, I wouldn't be the man I am today. And it's even more imperative for women, little girls, to have that man in their lives. Arvin says, teach. Big brother, thank you, Arvin. Appreciate that. Derek says, Dave, my wife and I only wanted a boy and a girl, but we were lazy and my youngest son came. I got cut before he was even born. I hear you, man. Same thing for me. I wanted 2 kids as well when I was younger. I wanted 2. But my daughter came, and I was like, you know what, though? We don't want to test it out here. You know, let's just go ahead and have the one. She's healthy. I wish I had a boy, but you know what, though? I got 3 nephews. They ain't the same, but they got the same last name. They kind of look like me and everything like that. So I live vicariously with my nephews as far as having the boys in the life, you know? So I got my daughter, you know what I mean? So I hear what you're saying, Derek, same way. I got snip, you know, and keeping it moving, you know? But yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about here. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the dynamic of the black household, the black family, the nuclear family, and how we're just falling behind because we have women who are saying they don't need men. And the more that this keeps getting taught here, the bigger divide that we have in our relationships, in our communities, in our families, and then we're just going to keep getting worse and worse as the years just keep going on and on and on. Come on, baby. Let's end this single parent crap here. Let's teach the fact that when we have kids, that we both got the mommy and daddy at home. Let's do that. I'm sick and tired of seeing single women with their photos by themselves, or I'm independent. You don't hear black men saying I'm independent. That would sound suspect as hell. I'm an independent man. I got my own house. I got my own car. I got my own money. You know what I'm saying? I got my passport. I go what I want. Ladies, I'm independent. Man, that sounds suspect as hell, don't it? That sounds mad suspect as hell. Hey, what's going on, Del? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the party, Del. AD says, Ebony tripping. That's super selfish. That's the thing that I want to, that's the thing here, AD, that I'm talking about. It's selfish because you're not thinking about the long-term life of your kid. You're only thinking about yourself. And that is the thing when they go through this here, because of course you're thinking about yourself and carrying the kid and going through the pregnancy and then going through labor. You don't think about 1 year old. You don't think about 3 years old. You don't think about 5 years old. And you know what? You don't think about these things when you don't have your own goddamn kids. But now that I've had nieces and nephews that I've been raising and helping out, things of that nature, but you don't understand the ish until you get and have your own. Like my daughter about to be 7 years old, and there's things I think about now that I didn't think about having a kid. But you know what though? If you had a partner, you can collaborate and talk about these things so you can prepare for these things. Only men that celebrate having a car and house are ex-cons. You got that right, man. You got that. They're Pookies. Pookies and Ray Rays. That's what it is, man. Yeah, you preaching, Rev Dave. Thank you, Pinball. Appreciate that. Leroy says, the women that do that nonsense unfortunately end up defenseless when it comes to attackers out here. That too, man. Yeah, exactly, man. Trust says, she did this for attention. Of course. Yeah. I think that's the sentiment here we got. Look at this here. Everybody's saying selfish, entitled, and egotistical. Everybody's saying the same thing too. It's selfish. Hell yeah, it is, man. Listen, and women are praising her. That's the problem, Trust. That's what I was just discussing here. You're going to have so many young women who idolize her because to a degree, from a professional standpoint, she is successful. To go through undergrad and then go through, get her master's and then go to get a law degree and then working for a major law firm and then being on TV and then having your own TV show. So there is the tunnel vision. See what I'm saying? There is the tunnel vision says she is successful. So there's some 17, 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old black women, 18 to 23-year-old black women in college saying, I'm going to follow her route. She got the career, she's money and travel and got the clothes and exploring. And then when it's all said and done, after I got my youth and had my whole phase, I'm going to have my baby. That's the scary part that what we're seeing here that I'm putting out there. They're only seeing up to this point here, and they're only thinking of the glamorous part. I'm by myself. I can be by myself. I can, have any kind of guy I want. Don't got to worry about relationships. I can travel, I make this money. I got my own spot in my own car and do what I want. I got my girlfriends and everything. And then here's the thing though. See, Ebony's happy right now. She could be happy right now at 40. Wait till she's 50. It could be sooner than that, but wait till she's 50. 50 and this kid's 10 years old. I bet you by that point, a whole 10 years has gone down, her mind will change. she's going to have different talking points in 10 years. But you know what, though, tribe? The damage will already be done. And that's the sad part, because life is the equalizer. Living life gives us hindsight. But if we have influence and don't use our influence the right way, then we're going to encourage the generation behind us to not only do what we did, but they're going to do it even more and then be worse than us. And then when we realize that we were the fuck ups, it's already too late because so many people's going to follow in your footsteps. Shout out to my man AD in the building. What's going on, AD Black, man? Shout out dropping the $20 holla, putting the orange in the chat. You the highest sponsor right now. We had three $10. You the high one. Hey, before I get started here, let me do this here now. Now that we broke the tie here, let me do this here. I don't want to forget about you. Let's do this here. You are the high one here, individual. So we got the $20 holla. Let me set this up here. Let's do this here. Let me get you going. We got that? There we go. I want you on the ticker here. Shots my man AD putting that orange in the chat saying collection plate, late fees, I ain't ish. I just hit the like button. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Hey, AD. Hey, brother. Salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right back at you with the super. Oh, man, I appreciate that, AD. We about to keep it moving, guys. This is a good conversation. This is a good conversation that I wanted to have here, man. I mean, congratulations to her because, you know, the one thing I don't want to, at the end of the day, you know, guys, I don't want to hear that she had complications or something bad's going to happen to the baby or anything happen to her. The thing that I push, the thing that I promote, if you going to bring a child in this world here, bring it in with somebody that's going to help you out. You can do it on your own, but it's not ideal to do it on your own. God didn't create man and woman. If depending on what kind of God you believe, you don't believe in God, nature, science, I ain't trying to make anybody mad, right? Whatever you believe, or whatever your ideology is, there's man and there's woman. If it takes two of us to make a new human being, it also takes two of us to raise that human being. That's all I promote. Sometimes you only got yourself, and I get that. But when you have a choice, just do it the right way. Because I'm tired of seeing our black sisters buy their damn selves with a whole bunch of babies with no daddy around because you learned from the wrong woman. I'm sick and tired of seeing the young kids coming up and they getting bitchified and sensitivity-fied because they got all the stuff from their mother and no masculinity from their daddy to balance it out. I just want both sides of the coin here to raise kids in our society. I don't want just one. I want both. I want to see the black mother and I want to see the black father. That's all I'm asking for, tribe. That's all I'm asking for. Not this independent single baby mama bullshit. What is wrong with promoting nuclear stable families in nuclear homes? Call me old school, call me traditional, whatever you want to say. But you know what, though? It works. It's always worked. It's the one thing that will continue to work as long as this earth is still here. Us trying to make up our own rules now ain't working. Us making up our own rules is showcasing why we're at the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom totem pole. Pinball says, didn't Kendra freeze her eggs also? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. 80 says, she gonna be mad as soon as that baby K is able to run on top speed and is able to order. We all know. Hey, come on, man. Hey, man. Exactly. Hey, guys. I got some videos here. We're going to do some Kendra joints here now because we always going to see some women move in this direction here. So if y'all ready for the first, no, not the first reaction. I put a few videos on today. So if y'all ready for the next video that we're going to do, put a 1 in the chat. We ain't done yet, guys. That's why I start the times I start now so that we can go ahead. I can get these hours in because I can't do no half-hour live stream. I can't do no 1 hour live stream. We are what? Knocking on 2 hours, and we still cooking here. I'm going to cook as long as I can before the NBA Finals start, guys. I'm going to cook as long as I can to the NBA Finals start. Yes, indeed. Where my ones at, guys? I need all the participation. I need my ones at. Where my ones at? While I get this next video loaded up. Okay, let's do this here. Shantae, you trying to get timed out too. Put the 3 there. Now, you been seeing what's going on here. I've been timing cats out. Don't put that 3 there, Shantae. You'll get your feelings hurt. I'll give you a 1-minute clip. You trying to ask for it right now. You just all right, guys. Shout out to everybody that's came in here. Likes up in the building. We've been having a good live stream. If y'all came in late, the replay games in your future. We talk about Corey Harris, dumbass. We talked about Ebony K. Williams. That's the B block. Now we on our C block now, guys. Hit the C block of the live stream here. We going to the janky ass dusty reactions here. So let's get to the next video, guys. Okay, we got Kendra here, and she got her crimps going. She got her crimps. All right, guys, likes up in the building, super chat, super thanks, super stickers, as well as cash apps. Let's rock, let's cook, let's go.
Hi.
Who's she?
What's your name? My name is Portia.
Portia.
You ready? You very energetic. Yeah, I'm just nervous, but I am ready. Okay. Hey, Portia, where you calling me from, boo? I am in Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Okay, Las Vegas. What do you do for a living?
Hey, she got a lot of tattoos?
I work in hospitality. Okay.
She got a chest tattoo?
Hospitality. How old are you?
That black shirt's covering.
I am 31.
31.
31. What do you do for a living? Hospitality. Oh, you told me that. That's my fault. You're Portia, okay. Las Vegas, hospitality, 31. Do you have any kids? I do. I have one daughter. She's almost 7 years old. So okay. 6.
7-year-old daughter.
You ever been married? I have not. You have not been married? Okay. I have not been married. What's the zodiac sign? I am.
Damn zodiac.
I'm a Pisces, for those who care. Okay. Do you not care? I won't talk about it. Chris? Not at all. No, I don't mind it. You can if you like. Okay. All right. So we got Portia, Las Vegas, hospitality. She works in hospitality. 31. Mom to a 7-year-old is a Pisces. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Let's get into it, y'all.
Let me pull up my list real quick.
Oh no, she got a list.
Okay, you have a bubbly personality.
No.
Honestly, yes.
Not the C scrolls.
This is the daily baseline for me.
Oh no. Here we go, y'all.
I am looking for an adventurous man. Let me take a breath. Sorry. A man of faith. Someone who's reliable. Someone whose actions match their intentions. Someone who's tolerant, someone who is open-minded and accepting, and someone who wants a family. Okay. What are your deal breakers? The typical, someone who lies.
They always say that.
Someone who is not present in their child's life, if they do have children. And then someone who makes fun of or constantly judges others. I know that even, part of the show is just kind of picking fun at people. And although it is entertaining, that's not my kind of person that I like to see in my everyday life. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. What about looks? Should he look a certain way?
Looks.
No, I'm one of those people that can find something beautiful about almost every person that I encounter. Of course, I have, things that I prefer, but I believe that there's so much more than, what you see in front of you. Okay. What about money? Should you make a certain amount of money?
Let's get this money.
Just be able to provide for yourself and, be able to live your life and do fun things, Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam, girl.
Let's see what she's working with.
Oh, okay.
Damn, she is extra goofy. She got the giddies.
I'm gonna put you right.
Yeah, she do got a chest tattoo, y'all. Y'all see it? There's a chest tattoo there.
Okay, look.
Okay, she's not an overweight woman, right? I've been letting it cook for a second. She's not fat, got a lot of energy, very spunky, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, a little goofiness, but the biggest red flag that we're gonna get to more of the video here. The biggest red flag that I see for any woman, ladies, if y'all got chest tattoos, yo, the man that you want don't want you. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Yes, ink is cool. I got tattoos, but I'm a guy though. But for ladies, y'all don't need to have tattoos in places that's visible. If I want to take you, I want to wear a dress, things, especially chest tattoos. You want something masculine. You want something that's a turn off for the man that you want, unless you're looking for guys into the tattoo game as well. If you a person that's into tattoos and you want to find someone with tattoos, that's the anomaly. That's what I'm saying when you're saying birds of a feather, right? But majority of the time, that ain't going to be the case. But if you got chest tattoos, most guys are already going to be turned off. A, or B, it's going to look at you as just sex and sex only because they're thinking, yo, you down for the cause. All right, ladies, y'all should understand that the decision that you make as a young woman getting these janky ass tattoos in the wrong spots is going to brand you for the rest of your goddamn life.
Look like you're in good shape.
Thank you.
Portia, how do you spell your name? Is it Porschche?
Yeah. It's just like the car, Porschche. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
Sorry. My friend, my best friend from high school, her mom just said she's watching right now. I'm scared. My last hi Patty. My last relationship was about 2 years ago with my daughter's father.
About 2 years ago with your daughter's father.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, about 2 years ago with her daughter's father. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Buns glazed.
I've been abstinent for more than a year, so it's April of 2023.
Is it intentional? Are you on a journey?
Yes. Just dating is so much harder when you add that factor in there. So I just like to be really intentional with my dating. I'm looking for a partner, not just someone to be intimate with. So yeah, just to be clear about my intentions.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So would you have sex? Are you waiting to marriage or relationship?
No, I haven't made that hard line for myself. It's not waiting until marriage, just until I really feel like I found my partner.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Flaws, let's get into it.
Look at my list.
Damn, she just laughing
and by
and
the
goofy.
way, can I just say, these comments are like, oh, she's so high right now. I swear I'm not. This is my normal self.
Well, you're not high. Good for you.
I was impatience.
You're not patient.
I'm a little bit, if I want it, I go get it or go for it. So I've been learning on, I've been working on attracting and not chasing. Sometimes I just try to have too much control rather than just letting those things come to me naturally. I need to be more go with the flow. I'm a planner, so when plans change quickly, it's a little bit hard for me to adapt. Go, baby, go. Sorry. It's a little bit hard for me to adapt. So I'm working on that. I'm working on not being so hyper independent. My father raised me, so I was just, raised to be like, you can do this. You don't need anyone. But I would like to have a different dynamic for my relationships. And then working on overthinking and overanalyzing. I just am someone that cares about other people a lot, so I find myself thinking too much about what someone else is going through rather than what's best for me.
Okay. Now, why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Portia?
All the energy that I have. My attitude, I'm always just a positive person in general. I'm a very supportive person, and I'm just very loving. non-judgmental. I tend to date men that are older than me. And so I feel like they see it as like, I'm giving them life again because I don't know. I just live more of like a free flowing kind of life.
Okay. Now, what's the age range you would date? You're 31.
Yes, I would probably date 30 to 50.
30 to 50. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you, oh, I already did that.
Yeah, I got
30 to 50. Should he be in Las Vegas?
Not necessarily. I do like to travel a bit. However, my traveling includes my daughter. There's not much time that I get, or that I choose to be away from her. She's so young that it's just not in my time it's not my time in life to take like trips like that. So Las Vegas would be best. But I think for the right person, it could work out if they were elsewhere.
Y'all hear that, tribe? That was a good point. Now, we've seen so many examples of women that put traveling as the number one focus, right? But what happens if you are a guy and you meet a woman and you do want to travel? You do want to go out of town. You do want to flew her out. You start to feel like, yo, let's see what goes on. Let's go kick it here. You heard that? 2 years ago, the last relationship was her her child's father. But when she does go anywhere, she brings her kid with her. So you know what that means, tribe? She don't leave her daughter with the daddy. You know what that means then? If you want to take her out of town, you're buying 3 tickets and not 2. You're paying for dinner for 3 and not dinner for 2. Okay. If you go out of town, you got to get 2 rooms and got to get a connected room. It's going to be barely any privacy. Ladies, this is what we're talking about, putting the cart before the horse here, right? See, it's different when you got your husband and that's the father of the child. When we talk about nuclear relationships, you go out of town. When the new guy got to come in here, this is what he got to deal with. A little bit of inconvenience knowing that the child's father, that she's not staying with her when she goes out of town and you're paying for 3. That's what I hear in this situation. Let's continue.
Okay. Now, do you want more kids?
If my partner felt the need to have more children, then sure. But if I never had any more kids in this life, then I would be content.
Okay. So you said the guy can have kids already then?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think that dads are attractive in general. It's like, oh, look, you can take care of, you're proven already that you can do this. So yes, absolutely. I would probably say no more than 2.
No more than 2. Okay, let's get to it. So Portia, have you downloaded the Kendra G Singles dating app yet?
I have a few. Well, when it first came out, I just haven't set up my profile yet. I will do that though.
Okay, set up your profile. Would it be under Portia?
Yes, Portia Jackson.
Okay. So I'll let you shout out your Facebook or your Instagram right now as well. Which one do you want to get?
Instagram would be best. It is Portia, like my name, Porsche, here, HERE.
She will be on the Kendra G Singles app as Portia. And what's your IG one more time?
Portia here, PORSCHEHERE.
And that will be your IG. Okay, baby girl, keep me posted how it goes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Bye. Oh, she had a lot of...
Okay, y'all, I'm about to move on to the next video. Don't go anywhere yet. That's right, Leroy. Catch and release. I will say this here, right? She seemed like a nice person. I'm not going to go ahead and just destroy her completely, right? There are certain videos that we react to and it's like, oh my God, we're going to go in on them. It's not even that. It's just the fact that, she seemed like she got a good, spunky personality, bubbly, a little bit too goofy for my liking, but the chest tattoos and being a baby mama. I'm not the one dating, but I'm talking to y'all fellas out there, right? Because so many women say, where are all the good men at, right? But then the men are saying, Dave, I'm sick and tired of dealing when I want to go out there and she got a kid, she a baby mama. And so that's the thing here, ladies, putting the cart before the horse, and I get it. Like there's some guys out there who do have kids and they're looking for a woman with kids, but we're looking at a dynamic here where she said that I listened very intently. When she goes out of town, she goes anywhere, she takes her daughter everywhere she goes. But she said her last relationship with her child's father 2 years ago, like I said earlier, which means that either he is not in her life or he's not doing what he's supposed to, the fact that she's taking her kid out of town all the time. So you know what that means? That means that you're going to come in here and then you're going to be stepdaddy and be the #1 father figure. That's the one thing that we're missing here, guys. So when we talk about being stepdaddies here, yes, these kids got their own daddies when they say that, yes, their daddy is involved or that was the last relationship. But when you come in the picture, we're seeing these type of women here, when they move and how she moves here, you become the #1 father figure. They got a daddy, but then you become the real daddy. And you know, in these situations, listen, I hate to say it like this, but you know what happens in these dynamics here a lot of times? You go ahead and be stepdaddy, you take it on, you love that girl, you become a father figure, and when that kid grows up, so let's say that kid gets married, you know what's gonna happen? She gonna ask daddy to walk her down the aisle instead of you, even though you raised that little kid. Yeah, I took it that extreme, right? But how many times have you seen that happen? So many damn times. Daddy not in the picture, daddy not around, daddy ain't doing what he doing here. She finds a new man, finds a new sucker. The new sucker becomes stepdaddy, whatever the case may be. He paying for everything. And when that kid grows up, then it's come time for, I get to walk her down the aisle. And know what she says? I want my real daddy to walk me down the aisle. That's it. Hey, guys, you don't want to believe me? That ish happens. It happens all the time. Just go down IG and you will see it happen every goddamn day. Lord have mercy. Let me get to the super here before we get to the next video. Shout out to Divine Funnels. Let's go on Divine with the $1.99 $2 holla. We don't give a damn about that penny. We give you the upgrade. Keep the blue plates passing, guys, saying chest tattoos and women that smoke is a big turnoff. Yeah. Thank you for saying that, Divine. One thing here. Oh. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. One thing I didn't know, she said that she wasn't high, but I could tell by her lips. She may not be smoking weed right now, but she definitely smokes cigarettes. She is smoking with cigarettes. I can look at a person's mouth and see a cigarette smoker a mile away, guys. And that's the one thing that's not attractive. When I see chest tattoos and I see, the single motherhood, and that's one thing. But then, I can tell that you a cigarette smoker. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. What's that one song? I can't go for that. Oh, no. No, can't do now. I can't go for that. Can't go for that. Can't go for that. Hey, man. Can't go for it, man. Can't go. IG accounts, red flags. For real, Chris? Man. Ms. Jones says she talks too much. God damn. Kenneth says IG is private anyway. Okay. It's private, so we don't got to worry about trying to pull it up, man. I'm good on that. Hey, guys, let's move to the next video. That was like a little warm-up there, right? Next video, one's in the chat. Let's go. I'm going to queue up this next video. Where my ones at? Let's see here. There we go. All right. A few more ones. That's what's up. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Twitter? Hey, guys. Shout out to the people watching on Twitter right now. Ain't that big, y'all, because we're trying to build my Twitter game, my X game, my Twitter profile. I ain't got much going on. I'm just trying to get it going there. Shout out to everybody on X and Twitter watching me. Hey, guys, if y'all want to comment on X or Twitter, you got to come to YouTube, okay? You can't comment on Twitter. All right, so if y'all watching, appreciate y'all. Y'all like the ninja watchers on Twitter. But if y'all want to be part of the AIC, y'all want to be part of the live chat, y'all want to get your comments in, you want to support your boy and drop some supers, what the case may be, come over here to YouTube. But if y'all can't, salute to y'all on Twitter, man. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to the Twitter people watching. Yeah, I don't know who's watching on Twitter, but shout out to y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get to the next video. I can deal with a weed smoker because I smoke weed. Same here, Chris. I can deal with the trees. I can deal with that. I just can't deal with the cigarette smoke. You know what I'm saying? I can talk up with you. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't smoke with cigarettes. Nah. We ain't smoking with cigarettes. What, y'all remember that? Smoking with cigarettes. All right, y'all, next video. Let's go. Oh, wow. She got a big ass smile. Hey, Derek, where you at? I think she got what you looking for, brother. And you know what that is, guys. Let me go ahead and do it for Derek.
Derek is looking for boobs.
Hope y'all like that. Let's continue. Let's get to this next video. Let's go.
You look good, light, set up. Okay, here, did. We see the breast a little bit. As long as you cool with the breast, we cool with the breast. All right. What's your name, boo? I love that you set up. This is perfect. What's your name? Is it Michaela?
Hi, Kendra. My name is Malika.
Oh, girl, you know I'm dyslexic child. I can't pronounce no damn names. Malika.
Yeah.
Malika, where are you calling me from?
Philly.
Philly in the building. How old are you?
Philly in the building. I'm 42.
42?
42.
Yeah.
Malika, Philly, 42. Where are you calling me from?
Philly.
She just
That's
said that.
dumb. I just said that twice. I just cut somebody ass out, so I guess I got to get back focused. My apologies. You have any kids, Malika?
That's okay. No, I don't have any children.
No kids at
Have
42.
you been here before?
I have never been here before.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
I have been married, yes. I've been divorced since 2016.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
8 years.
And what do you do for a living, Malika?
I work in law enforcement, and I'm also an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Ooh, you the police.
Are you a police officer?
I'm a security officer.
Okay. So you work in law enforcement and
She don't work in law enforcement. You're a security guard. Hold on. Hey, guys, I need the chat to help me out here, right? Because if I hear law enforcement, I'm thinking you Johnny Law. I'm thinking you Po-Po, okay? You actually get paid. When you get paid, that money comes from taxpayers because the police is funded by taxpayers, right? If you are a security guard, you just top flight security of the world, Craig. That ain't law enforcement, okay? That's a private entity. But it's the company paid for security, guys. Yeah, exactly. Rent-a-cops. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Chris. Thank you, guys. Rent-a-cops. Exactly. Y'all coming out here saying rental cop. Exactly. You trying to dress it up. I get it. You don't like the fact that you 42 years old and you're a security guard. What did Terry Crews say in Soul Plane? I'm a security guard. I don't got time to see my kids. I'm securing shit. I'm like securing shit all the time. When you're a security guard, all you doing is securing shit. You ain't working in law enforcement, okay? You ain't the law, okay? They don't give you a gun that's legally registered. You don't get the bang bangs. You ain't getting the tasers. You don't get the blue outfit. You don't get the white, black boot shoes and everything. You don't get the vest. You top flight security of the world, Craig. All right, let's go now.
and you also an entrepreneur. What do you do as an entrepreneur?
I'm a personal meal preparer, so I do meal prep. And I also have a vending machine business.
Okay, get your coins, girl. So we got Malika, Philly, 42, no kids, was married once before, works in law enforcement, and is an entrepreneur. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Let's get into it, y'all.
Kendra, I need a G.
Woo, you need a G. What's the G to you?
A G?
Yes. Okay, so I made some bullet points.
Okay.
Okay. So
Wait. I hope it's not the Dead Sea Scrolls, but this sounds bad already. I pause. Guys, just hear me out before I hit play again. If a 42-year-old woman tells you that she's looking for a G, I smell hood rat. I hope I'm wrong, but let's continue.
So he has to be confident. He has to have command presence. He has to be secure within himself. And he has to be not competitive. So I don't want to compete with my man.
What?
So I'm hearing that's a thing.
Hold on. Before she finish here, y'all, we already know why she's single at 42 years old right now. Why in your right mind would a woman say out of her mouth about competing with her man? We don't compete with y'all, ladies. Y'all trying to compete with us. Y'all hear this? Guys, any man that's in my circle who doing what they supposed to be doing, they stay on their ones and twos, they on their career mindset, they're building themselves. These are legit, logical, strong, straightforward men. Ever have said, I'm competing with my woman. That is another that's red flag number goddamn 2. Okay, you're looking for a G and talking about competing with a man. There is no competition. We're in a relationship. And if it was a competition, there is none. Because y'all ain't going to win. We don't think that way. Because if it's a competition, okay, let's continue, guys. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad.
Nowadays that men are competing with women. So I don't want to do that.
What do you mean as in competing? Like as an income?
Just as in, it's a lot of women out here that's really doing their thing. Like the girls, like they having their way out here. So, and a lot of men, I don't know, like they feel like they have to compete and be in competition with women in general. And sometimes they're women also. So I don't.
You notice how Kendra asked the question. She didn't even give an answer. Only thing she said was, these women are doing good out there and these guys are competing with women. You didn't answer the question. You just repeated what you just said here. But here's the thing too. If you are running into men and if you're talking about competition, then you dealing with Pookies and Ray Rays. Hence why you said you looking for a G, because all you attract is the Pookies, Ray Rays, Dusty Darrows, Tyrones, and the Chads and the White Knights of the world, right? You didn't explain nothing. You just repeated what you're saying here. But guys, this is what we're dealing with here. She deals with Pookies. She deals with the G, the dope boys, the D boys, things of that nature. So we see why she's 42 and single here and already been divorced for a hot minute here, right? Guys that you're looking for is not competing with women. That's not even a thought process. There's never been a thought process in my head ever in my entire life that I am competing with the women I'm dating with here. Ever. There's never been a competition. I've always looked at women as, if this is going to be my girlfriend, this is going to be my woman who I'm going to kick it with, this is going to be my partner in crime, this is going to be my road dog, this is going to be, a case like that. It's never been I'm competing with you. I've never had that mentality. You deal with Pookies, and that's why you say you're looking for a G.
I don't want to.
Yeah, okay. What are your deal breakers?
So no male Virgos, no Leos, no smokers.
She just took out 2 astrology signs. So that's 2 months of men that you're basing men on over damn astrology signs. Red flag number 3, okay? You're going to base men on 12 signs. And these 12 signs are dedicated by once a month. They go by the 20th and 20th like that. So, and there's 350 million Americans in this country here, about 60 million blacks. So you're going to wipe away black men who've been born in these 2 months here. You can't make this up here because they're born in October or if they were born in March. I'm just going to use any astrology sign. If a guy's born in October, no, I can't deal with that. Or if a guy's born in January, I can't deal with that January astrology sign. Y'all can't make this up here. Red flag number 3, why she's single. Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
I'm a Virgo.
No Virgos?
No Virgo.
There you go, Derek. We're waiting for you.
You don't want to date another Virgo?
No.
Okay.
You hear this dumbass shit?
You want to explain why?
Yeah, you gonna explain?
Male Virgos, they're just different. Like they're a little bit controlling. They can be competitive, and sometimes they think they just know it all. Like they have all the answers. So I have dated male.
Let me pause there. Could it be the fact that the man that you claim a Virgo was, let's say he was controlling. Does that mean Virgos are controlling? Or the dusty ass ninja you were dating was controlling? She said know it all. I dated a girl one time and she got mad at me because she says, see Dave, because you just know it all. And you know what I said? Am I wrong? And she looked at me and couldn't answer. You see, when a woman calls a man a know-it-all, it's because that whenever there's any kind of disagreement, I'm not gonna say a fight, whether there's a disagreement or a separation of ideologies or what we're thinking or we're in agreement on, if that man is right more times than not, she hates that. She hates that. And so when it gets to a certain point, she's going to call you a know-it-all because when she wants to make her point, but she knows that you are maybe a smart individual who knows a few things at life, that's when she throws the sign language out there. Shame, insult, guilt need to be right to saying that that man knows it all. And when I went through that firsthand, I was like, Dave, you always say you know it all. You always say, I never forget that. And I got to repeat it again. I said, am I wrong? Did I say what I said was right? And she couldn't get retort. She had this main look in her face. And I was like, it's not a know-it-all. I just know a few things, and I've been around the block a few times because I'm a little bit older than you. And you want to know what? I know it because I experienced it. See, women don't want to add the context of the conversation when they say know-it-all. I knew it all to my ex because the conversation that we were having, disagreements, is because I experienced these things. Life is the greatest teacher. So I knew how to move and knew how to react and I knew how to respond. So, guys, red flag number motherfucking 4 here, what she just said here right now. Let's continue.
Male Virgos before, and it's some of them I've gotten along with, and some of them was just like, no, thank you.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so should he look a certain way?
Looks.
Yes, I am very, very, very big on how my man looks. So I have to be attracted to him, but I like a certain body type. Like I like an athletic body type. Like a basketball player or a football player, nicely built, nice arms, nice chest, nice hands, nice feet, nice little booty.
So you want a football player?
He doesn't necessarily have to be a football player, but I do like that aesthetic.
Okay, football player, because I think basketball is tall.
Well, some of them are tall, but some of them are like AI height. Okay. But I just like a nice body.
Okay.
When she says all that, guys, that is code for at least 6 feet tall, basketball, football player, in shape. She just gave a description of 6-pack, tall, good, and health. All she wants everything: 6 feet, 6-pack abs, and the 6 inches. Oh, she just got a little bit more descriptive on it.
Now, money. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Okay, here we go.
80K is fine.
80K is fine.
Dang.
Should he be in Philly?
No.
You don't want him in Philly?
He doesn't have to be in Philly. No.
Okay. All right, let's do the Kendrick. Say it one more time, honey.
I said I don't mind traveling.
Okay. Let's do the Kendrick Cam.
Let's see what she working with, y'all. She got the boobs, you can see. This is Derek's alley. Let's see what the rest of the body's working with here.
I see this body, girl.
I'm gonna move my chair out the way, okay?
Okay.
Do I see tattoos?
What you? Okay, we see you. Let's see this.
Yeah, she got.
Okay. She definitely got a shape.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Woo.
Okay, guys, check it out. She's not fat, but you see where I paused there with the rolls there, right? So the age is kind of kicking in right now. She's 42 years old, but she's in okay shape. But if you notice when ladies pull their tight spandex pants so high, where it's almost to their belly button or above that they're trying to cover up the rolls. There's a little bit more extra there, right? That's why you see my pause game's impeccable and everything. But one thing you can't see that from the beginning part here, it looks like that she may got a tattoo on her torso right side there. So if she got tattoos in the torso right side, leg, thigh area, that screams former dancer to me. I'm telling y'all, the way she's moving and the way she looks here, it screams former dancer.
Oh, we see you. You have a nice body.
So nervous. Oh my goodness.
You have a nice body.
Thank you, Kendra.
Malika, correct? I'm saying it right?
Yes.
When was your last relationship?
About 2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Buns Glaze.
I'm gonna pass.
Because it just happened this weekend.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Okay, so.
Uh-oh, here come the flaws. What you got for me? Come on, be real.
Okay, so I have a savior complex.
You have a what? A savior complex.
A savior complex. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, you like to save people that need to be saved.
Well,
are you trying?
She likes Pookies and Ray Rays. Savior complex. She wants the lower man to help him out as long as he looks good, and she's attracted to him. She deals with Pookies and Ray Rays. That's why she talks the way she talks. And a savior complex, you just love what you love. You love the lower than man.
Try to save people.
Yeah, like I'm like a people pleaser.
That's not a
and especially in relationships, like I like to make sure my folks is all right.
Let me put it out here. I'm pausing a lot at this part here, right? Being a people pleaser is not a flaw. Okay? That you're a nice person, that you're unselfish. That's not a flaw. Okay? Come on. We gotta do better than this.
So I kind of like go over and beyond to make sure they are.
Okay.
Sometimes I can be resentful, and my ego is 12 feet tall.
You are a 42-year-old single mama who's a security guard who has an ego 12 feet tall? Red flag number 6, why you single? How the hell you gonna have an ego 12 feet tall at this stage of the game right now? That's why we should says men that know it all and things of that nature. Because you think you know it all. Because no one can tell you anything because you have an ego 12 feet tall. See, guys, you gotta listen intently here. We know why. We know why. Let's continue.
You have a big ego.
I have a huge ego.
Well, to match that good ego, let me inflate it right now. LII said, Auntie, you can come arrest me anytime, any day, respectfully.
Got a simp in the comment section.
I get that all the time.
And she can't arrest you. She's a security guard.
Just for you.
Y'all slow in Kendra's comment section watching her live stream here. She can't arrest you. Only thing she can do is pepper spray you and call 911 so they can come and get the dude that you pepper sprayed.
So why would a guy like to be with you, Malika?
So I'm on a self-aware journey, and my goal is to be the best possible version of myself that I can be. So anyone who meets me when I'm at my best, they're going to benefit from that.
Okay. Now, what's the age range you would date? You are 42.
Between 38 and 46.
Don't do it, fellas.
38 and 46.
Don't do that 38 to 46, fellas. The 38-year-olds are looking for, majority of the time, the guys in that age bracket want kids. We are waiting later in life to have kids. She's 42 years old. We ain't putting her through no goddamn IVF. Matter of fact, guys, we don't deal with IVF. We find ourselves, we do the due diligence to find the right woman with the right age appropriately so we can have natural, pregnancies. Unless you're with your woman, you want more kids and you got the money and resources to go ahead and go through that process. And I wouldn't even do that if that was the case here, right? Fellas, 38 to 46, no, that's not. She's 42. Her best bet is to look at guys starting at age 50. At least 50.
Could the guy have kids already?
Yes, he can have children.
Okay. Well, they like you, girl. Just Jay Carson said 41. What do you say? 41, no kids, decent job, a real entrepreneur with tangible businesses, actual flaws. I hope she finds her king.
How come
Thank you so much.
King 10 years ago? Because she divorced him.
I was so nervous to come on here.
They like you, girl. They like you, girl. Okay, now the time has come. How can the guy reach out to you? Are you on the app?
I am on the app.
Okay, let me find your name. Is it your name? What's your name on the app?
So it's meal prep, and then it's my name.
Okay, Mill. Is meal prep one word?
It should be all one.
Okay, meal prep Malika. Okay, she's on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Woo, we like this hairstyle. This your hairstyle,
That
huh?
is great. Thank you. Yes.
This is a different hairstyle.
Yes.
Okay, this one we can't see your face. Wait, oh, here she go.
There
Okay,
I
but this is the hairstyle right here. And I'm like,
Let me pause that 1 second, guys. You are 42 years old, still brushing baby hairs on your forehead and on your edges. For the black women and the women out there that's in the chat listening live, for the ninja watchers and the replay gang, ladies, there gets to a point when we talking about baby hairs, you're too old for them shits. You're 42 years old. Stop painting baby hairs, wearing the unbelievable ideas on your head, and then getting the late. If you're 42 years old, how about wearing a grown woman hairstyle and try to paint these baby hairs on? You're not 22, you're 42.
you got a little makeup on.
Yes.
Okay, you got nice skin. All right, so this is Milk. So her name is Meal Prep Malika. Meal Prep Malika when you go on the app. She's 42, a security officer in Philadelphia, single, no kids, bachelor's degree, Virgo. I am on a self-aware journey to be the best version of myself. I'm a secure, confident, non-competitive person. No male Virgos or Leos. No fire signs. So Meal Prep Malika. I'm gonna let you also shout out one of your social medias. What's your other social media?
Meal prep Malika.
Okay, so Meal Prep Malika on the Kendra G Singles dating app and on social media. You type her in the search area and you can find her. Fellas, if you like her, you push the heart. If you really like her, oh, my screen went out. You will push the star. All right, Malika girl, you look good. You came ready. Listen, I wish everybody was as prepared as you. You really do be prepared.
That's the earth sign, Kendra.
Yeah, that is the earth sign. We both have a natural blue. You look good. Keep me posted, honey.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Okay, what a way to start. She was a good guy.
All right, y'all, we're moving on here. Let me get to y'all supers, and then we'll do a quick recap. We're going to do another video, guys. I still got time. Let me get to y'all supers. I didn't leave y'all hanging there. I want to let the video play. I didn't want to break up the action. Let me get to y'all supers here right now. Let's see here. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and we'll get Project Leroy in the building here, dropping the $2 holla with the blue plates. Guys, that's all you got. Keep the blue plates passing, baby. Saying he's dropping the $2 holla with the blue in the chat. We need more info for entrepreneur doing what? Well, she mentioned it here. Leroy, hold on. My man Leroy in the building. Hey, Leroy. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right back at you with the blue super. She has vending machines. So she has vending machines, as she says. So, I mean, that is a business. I don't know how lucrative it is, because it's only lucrative if you have a gang of vending machines and it's in a high traffic area where you're constantly replenishing the candy, the food, or the chips or whatever else you got in those vending machines every week, right? So technically it is a business. It's only a high-paying business if you got a gang of them bad boys and it's high traffic and you're coming. Only time you're really making money on vending machines if you're coming out every other day. If you're coming out every day and you got multiple locations and that's all you're doing. I don't believe that, though. You know why? Because she's a security guard. Okay, so you got to work your day job as a security guard Monday through Friday, wherever your hours are, right? So if you're a security guard doing that, then what are you doing? You're doing the vending machines at night or the weekends? You know, you can't take off in a security job to go refill. You know, you got to go to your distribution, to the hub where you get all your stock at, whether it's the chips or things of that nature. And then from there, then you got to drive to each location. And then, you know, you got to go ahead and fill it up and then do the same thing for every vending machine, right? But think about it. How much does vending machine food cost? You buy a bag of chips for $1, Snickers for $1. You know, let's say that if you got like a Coca-Cola machine, things of that nature, or a Pepsi machine, where you're paying like, you know, up to like, if even for the 20-ounce bottles, what, $2 a bottle? You may upcharge it basically like that. But you need to be pushing a lot of profit because it is small market items. Guys, it's good side money. I ain't poo-pooing on it though. If you got in locations and you're constantly refilling them, it's good side money, but it's not life-changing money. It's B-side money. It could be vacation money. It could be, go ahead and just, savings money, but it's not a full-time career unless you got about 30 or 40 goddamn vending machines and you got to go replace them every other day. T. Lee says maybe she got machines in her security job. Maybe. But you know what that means, T. Lee? That means that she's got to take time from securing stuff to refill those vending machines. And you best believe after a certain period of time, they're going to notice that she ain't by her post doing what she's supposed to be doing here. You can't be refilling vending machines all the time. We're supposed to be securing shit, looking at security cameras. You know what I'm saying? So there you go, Project Leroy. Appreciate you. Shout out to $2 holla for my man Derek Gaines in here saying, I'm driving, Dave. I got you on in the car. What's up, man? All right, man. Where you going? Dinner? Hey, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. All right, man. You got me on mobile status, man. That's what's up. Keep it pushing, man. Be safe out there driving. Be safe out there driving, man. Be out there safe driving, man. Don't be looking down at the screen. Keep your eyes on the road, brother. Keep your eyes on the road. And we got my man Kareem in the building right behind you, Derek, with the $2 holla as well with the blue place, man. Keep the blue plate blue, green, yellow, red, purple. Drop them, baby. Let's keep them going here saying, wants an NFL player because she's as big as a linebacker. Yep, they all want to go, Kareem. No matter what their size is. I get it, though, but they all want to go. My man Kareem, salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. Oh, man, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. I'm going to go a little bit out of order here for a second. I'm going to get the lowest of the highest here. My man Squeegee Kid came in the building, dropping the $1.99, $2 holla as well as the blue in the chat saying, post at the chef, her kid and undies on the same IG. Oh, we're going to get the IG in a second, y'all. We're going to get the IG in one moment, guys. Thank you, Squeegee. Hey, what's going on, brother? Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. How's it going, brother? We're going to see the IG in a second, brother. Don't worry. I got you. We on the job, man. I got the IG queued up now. I already got it queued up, man. We're going to see in a second. And right behind that, we got my man Upward Man with the $4.99, $5 holla, keeping that grin in the chat. What you got for me, brother? I passed out. Woke up to this damn hyena. You said it. There's a reason why she's alone. Nobody wants an overpriced waist train used shoe. I'm good. God damn, man. Hey, man. Hey. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with that super, man. I appreciate you. Hey, man, I had to start this. I ain't going to put it in the screen. Pinball said, Dave, you ain't fooling me, Dave. You think you know it all. I know a lot of shit. I don't think I know it all. But you know what, though? In my short 44 years, I've seen some shit. I've been through some shit. So I'm able to talk about some shit. Hey, the 44-year-old version of me right now, man, y'all better be scared if I make it to 50. I make it to 50, man, my mental game's gonna be off the chain, y'all. What I know, what I've seen, what I've been through, my experiences are already here right now. I don't claim to know it all, but I've been through some things, and I'm able to talk about those things, and I have the facts to back them up or corresponding to it. I'm not gonna say I'm always right, but you wanna know something? I'm more right than I am wrong. That's a fact. I'm more right than I am wrong. You know how it's a fact? I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if I was more wrong than anything else. Hey, what's going on, Joseph? Said facts. Dave, gotta check your machines 3 days a week and definitely check dates on chips and snack daily. Exactly, Joseph, because think about that. There's expiration dates on these chips, on that candy, on all that stuff, right? Whatever you selling, especially if like gumball machines. I'm thinking about all vending machines, gumball machines, candy, Sun Chips, Lay's potato chips, Doritos, Cheetos, whatever, Snickers, Twix. They all got expiration dates. So you constantly got to be at every location to see if A, they sold out, or B, if you had inventory there too long and you got to get the old inventory out to get the new inventory in. And you're only making money if you have gangs and gangs and gangs of machines that you're constantly going out every other day to replenish. Like if, let's say, for instance, that you work, let's say that you have machines like at a Menards, at a Lowe's and things that you have machines in in those kind of stores where they have their break rooms. You know, you gotta be there like every day. If you're an independent like vending machine person and you got them in places that, you know, works a business, like a barber shop, at a hardware convenience store, or maybe you got them in a few banks, you able to work it out of a few banks, things of that nature. And if it's like a high traffic where there's high turnover, you got to be there all the time. Because best believe the people who run that business, if they see an empty vending machine all the damn time, they going to get rid of your ass and bring someone in who's going to keep stocking those vending machines and keep them full on a daily basis for their coworkers. Right? So, you know, so when I hear I'm an entrepreneur and I got vending machines, that's a side hustle. And I'm not dogging the side hustle, but it's like when you say I'm an entrepreneur and like everybody says I'm an entrepreneur, you got a side gig. You got a side gig, you know what I'm saying? I think of entrepreneurs differently than when I hear someone who got a side gig. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with side gigs, but people want to pump up things bigger than what it actually is. You got a side hustle, and that's dope to have a side hustle. You know, but come on, man. Let's just keep it a buck here. AD says, especially if it's pastries, honey bun, soft cookies, them things go stale. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you got a shelf life. And you know what that means too? That means that you need to be keeping track of your inventory at every location, knowing that what you're putting there and what those dates are. Are you just gonna be throwing the things in the machine, not even looking at the dates of your inventory that you picked up, or are you gonna be going through your inventory, see what all the expiration date is, which takes extra meticulous work there to jot that down in your notes there into all your, you know, into your hard line that you move in here. And then from there, you got to go do that at every location. If you're working an 8 or 9 hour day as a security guard, that's a lot to be going to different vending machines if it's high traffic. All right, guys, let's take a look at her IG. I'm pulling her IG up now. What we got here? Look like some of the same pictures are from that Kendra app. Oh no, she got tattoos on her arm too. Oh no, she got tattoos on her neck and on her back too as well? Nah. Ladies, why y'all gotta get all these goddamn tattoos? It's not working for you. It's not working for you. Let's see here. She's a chef here, so okay, so she cooking, so she can cook for you guys. That's an extra. She got a bonus here for cooking. Was she working out here? Excuse me. She working out here? Yeah, she working out. Was she on a Peloton or something? Okay, let's scroll down a little bit more here. She got her kids. We don't deal with the kids here. She weighing herself, so she's $160, y'all. She $160. She $160 looking for football players. Okay. What else we got here? Here, I got it. Here's one of her vending machines. There we go. Here we go. So she sells soda and juices out of the vending machine. This is the side business, guys. This is the side hustle. She's cooking and she puts her own juices in these vending machines. She sells ramen noodles and Welch's candy. Guys, Welch's candy costs about, 75 cents from a vending machine. Those are small little packs that you can buy from a big box. Hey, ramen noodles, those are like 3 or 4 for $1 at Jewel Osco. Those are not high market items to make money on. That's what I was talking about here. All these things got expiration dates. All these things are low item foods here or snacks. So you know what that means? She needs to have so many locations to make it worth her while to be making money. It's not an entrepreneurship. This is a side hustle. It's a side business, but you're not an entrepreneur. Yeah. Hold on here. Yep, look at that. Selling Coca-Colas. Yep. So she's selling soda. These are not high price items, guys. We got to think about the price of goods and services when you're trying to make money. Selling Mountain Dew and ginger ale cans. These are not high dollar items. I'm glad that she's selling candy and Nutter Butters and Chips Ahoy and Oreos and M&Ms and things of that nature. You know, we're done with her IG. We're done. We're done. I'm not mad at her for having a side hustle. That's good. I think everybody should have a side hustle. Because you can't relate something. If you're not making a lot of money on your 9 to 5, then you need to have other forms of streams of income to supplement yourself. You know, that way, if you want to do extra things, you can use your main job to pay your bills. Your side hustle allows you to go on vacation, buy extra things for your car, you know, things of that nature. But that's, you know, I'm not trying to be mean or rude, but it's not an entrepreneurship. You know, there's nothing wrong with being a side hustle person. When I think of entrepreneur, you know, I'm thinking bigger. I'm thinking way bigger. I'm thinking of finances and resources and things of that nature. But hey, that's just me though. I think bigger. That's just me, guys, but I think bigger. AD says they get tattoos because pain is love, Dave. Ghetto philosophy. Oh boy, AD. Oh boy. Upward Man says that hair is atrocious. She's a modern day Bap. That too. She got that struggle bun with the kitchen in her back of her neck. Y'all see that? All those pictures, she got the struggle bun there, and then there's been multiple shots where she got the buck shots and the BDBs like Pam from Martin, y'all. That's not a good look when I can see the buck shots and the BDBs. You need to get a barber and to clean the back of that neck up, girl. You gotta get that hair game right. That ain't helping you here. That hair game ain't right. In my defense, I just got done working out. So, you're talking to AD? Yeah, the facts. Especially those white powdered donuts and those sticky honey buns. Exactly, Joseph. I'm not trying to poo-poo on her situation. I'm just saying that to have a successful vending machine business, you need to have multiple machines at every location and have so many locations. And then you got to be constantly having major turnover where that you're refilling these machines all the time to make any kind of money. If you just got 1, 2, or 3 machines, man, all you making is gas money. You're making gas money. You can go out every now and then and some drinking money and some weed money. These are posts of her buying her vending stuff from Costco. Probably, Squeegee. You go to Costco, you buy it bulk. You know what I'm saying? And then you go through the hookup of getting the vending machine. You know, you have your contact delivered. You get it delivered into the spot there. And then you come in for your key every how many days you go there and you refill them joints. Yeah, man. Just like if you want to go ahead and do your own ATM machine business. You know, that's a thing. You go ahead and you go get your own, you get an ATM. Well, first, you know, you get the hookup to get an ATM. You don't make the first purchase first, but you get your ATM, and then you go to independent businesses and you say, hey, I could put I could put an ATM in your spot here, right? And whatever you can program the service fee, and then saying that you give the owner of that business a cut of your profits, and then you go to the bank, you go ahead and get $2,000 out, and you load $2,000 in the ATM, and then that's how you make your money then, because then the banks charge a fee, you know, from the surcharge, you know, and they go into transactions, and then you do this rinse and repeat. But you know, you got to have an ATM that's actually going to be in high traffic areas, and a lot of times people don't want to deal with these ATMs because they'll go find their own bank with no fees. But you get how that works though. You got to have a lot of vending ATM machines to make money. It's got to be high traffic. Depending on the amount of machines, it's a full-time job if you don't have help. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, depending on the machines. But Derek, the point I'm saying though is that she says she works full-time as security guard. So how you gonna work full-time security guard and work a full-time in vending machines when these vending machines probably need to be refilled up during the day? Unless you're showing up at night after you get off from your security job, you know, but hey. I was at Costco today, Squeaky Kid. No vending stuff for me. 80 says, my entrepreneur friends stay stressed. Payroll, HR, overhead, zoning, staff conflicts. One dude hasn't paid himself in 8 months. These chicks really think they have a limited time and money. Man, it's hard being a YouTuber right now. And the reason why I can talk about that, because I do have a career where that technically I don't have to do YouTube, but this is my second form of revenue and stream. This is what I like to do. And then if something happens in my career, this is my fallback. I like doing this here, right? But it's a lot running your own YouTube channel and trying to have a successful YouTube channel, because you got to be a self-starter. You got to be, you're your own boss. If you don't do it, no one else will. So when you got your own boss going and you got your own gig going, that's a lot. That's a lot going on. Yeah. You on point, TND. It's not what she doing is bad. It's that she and most Kendrites try to make average lives look like they are a boss. Facts. Not everybody's a boss, Squeegee Kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's a security guard, says she work in law enforcement. Security guards are not law enforcement. You're security guards. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying someone who, if you're in IT, you work in help desk trying to say you a developer. You ain't. You work in help desk. You answer phone calls. You ain't writing code. You know? So yeah, man, like everybody wants to fake it till they make it. And then you hear the last point here before I move on, guys. She said that she has an ego 12 feet tall. Why? How is it that average people have the egos of giants? I like that too, Kendrites. Think about it. She said one of her flaws was that she has an ego 12 feet tall. Why we're dealing with people, especially women in our black community, who have the ego of giants, but you live average lives? That's the main reason why she's 42, single and alone. You moving like you a boss and you got everything in the world. You have resources. You are the woman. You got all this shit going on. When in actuality, you're an average person. And there's nothing wrong with average. The problem is people hate to say that they're average. You know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I got time for one more video, guys. I think I got at least time for one more video. Maybe one, maybe two max here. Let me see here. I need ones in the chat here. Let's get some ones going here. Let's move. Let's keep it moving here. Shakti says, oop. Hey, come on, man. Oop. Hey, man, come on. I think I got time, at least one, maybe two more videos. We'll see how they go here. We'll see how they go. Thank you, everybody, for the supers, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, y'all keeping the lights on here. We cooking with gasoline. We knocking on the 3-hour marker. Let me see something here really fast. Before I start the video, I got to check timing-wise where I'm at. Let's see here. 1 second. Yeah, it's probably be the last video. We're going to Ashley, guys. Let's go to Ashley. We'll see how this goes out here. One, maybe two. We'll see how this works out here. Let's go back to Ashley. Shout out to Miss Dalton. Yeah, we got to switch it up a little bit. Yeah. All right, let's see what she's talking about here. Let's cook. Let's continue.
Ash.
Hey.
Hey, Ash. How
Hi,
are you, darling?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's wonderful. Sorry, guys. I just put my baby down and I am
baby mama
down as well. So what is the topic? Because I've been having questions and I've been trying to get requested for a long time.
What's your question tonight? It's Ask Ashley. So you can ask a question.
So I am a mother of a toddler. She's 2 years old and I'll be 37 this year. So I think that it's really hard for me to find somebody that I'm even willing to give her my time. I mean, I'm not her. Give him my time to be without my baby because my daughter is like everything. You know.
How old is she? She's 2 months old?
No, she's 2 years old.
Oh, 2 years old. So
let me pause that here. Guys, this is another problem of single mothers. Especially when they have the young ones, like 2 years, they're toddlers, you know, and may ain't started school yet. They're so invested into their kid being a single mother, they can't give you the time that you need if you want to really spend time, if you're actually interested. You hear that, guys? You hear that loud and clear. She's talking to another woman and she's saying, how do I give men my time? Because she's invested to her child. Guys, this is why we say you need to choose women with no kids here, because you become number two. They may put you number one for being stepdaddy, number one for taking your resources, number one for taking your time, number one for taking your money, but you become number two in everything else after your wallet is empty. Let's continue now.
Yes.
Why, if you don't mind me asking, why didn't it work out with her dad?
Exactly. Let's find that out.
Her dad was just not my cup of tea. So I was raised by my grandparents. So I'm used to someone that is
Wait, before she says that there, he was not your cup of tea, but he was enough of a cup of tea to allow him not to put no condom on, raw dippity dog into your ass, skeet, 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 and then pull a baby out. Make it make sense, people. The words that you're saying don't make no goddamn sense. He's not your cup of tea, but enough cup of tea to go and bring now you got a 2-year-old.
Southern, and I'm used to being courted, and that's what I seen my grandfather doing to my grandmother. And I don't think that I'm the type that's just going to stand for somebody saying, oh, I've never had to open somebody's door, so I'm not going to do it for you. Any other girl, they would just open their own door. Or I've never had to pump somebody's gas. And it was like, dang, I'm already pregnant now. So I can't, I can't just leave. So.
Right. And let me ask you this, Ash, for anyone, all the other ladies who's watching, did you see the signs from the beginning? He must not have been opening doors or pulling out chairs.
So no, he was, right? And I felt like he was.
Okay, guys. The video got to stop. If y'all wondering why the video got to stop, this is why the video got to stop. The skip master showed up. He may have been late, but for some of y'all, I said he's on time. Oh, snap. Hey, guys, shout out to EJ, the skip master, dropping the $20 holla, putting the orange in the chat. What you got for me, brother? Skip baby Huey, baby mama, the funk off my screen. Next contestant, skip. Then I got skip. Oh, damn you, EJ. Brother EJ, salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. Okay, guys, that's the skip super. For anybody that's brand new, you guys wondering, it's the $20 skip feature, right? We react to videos when we're doing with the women in these dating shows. If you tired of the video, you don't want to see no more, I give you guys the power. So you guys the minimum is 20. Y'all can drop more than 20, but the minimum is 20. You drop the $20 holla, you got to put skip, and the reason why you skip, EJ's forever skipping. Hey, let me just give a quick recap of what we got here. We only got a few minutes of it, but you guys, you see what happens when you're dating single mothers like this? She's tired. She can't even give her time to a new man because she's focused on her little one because it's 2 years old. And that's what we talk about, putting the cart before the horse, and why you need to be in nuclear relationships. Because if you had actually been with a guy that you was rocking with, your husband, at least your fiance, you living with the guy, something that you had a common bond interest of having this kid with, you wouldn't be so tired. You wouldn't be acting like, how do I give a person my time? Because when you make a baby with somebody, you have a common interest, and then your common interest is the development and the growth of your son or your daughter. But when you put the cart before the horse, get pregnant, and then break up and saying he was not my cup of tea. See, that is ass backwards, dumbass logic talk there. He's not your cup of tea, but you had no problem letting him fuck you raw. You had no problem letting him skeet in you, letting him raw dippity dog in you, and then you got a baby, and then after the baby comes, oh, he's not my cup of tea now. Ladies don't know what the fuck they're looking for. And then you heard what happened here. She was raised by her grandparents. Nothing wrong being raised by your grandparents, but where's the father at? You see, she doesn't know how to act around men, and she don't know how to treat a man, and then she don't know how to properly vet to look for a man. Man, oh man, guys. And then on top of that too, her kid's 2 years old, guys. You want to deal with an arm baby? You want to deal with an arm baby? Nah, you don't want to deal with no arm babies, man. Let's keep it moving. Oh, look at y'all. Y'all killing me here. He dropped that chat holla, man. I'm just going through the chat here. Yeah, salute to you, EJ. Squeaky said her dad may not have been her cup of tea, but he was your kind of D, though. Got that right. Man, oh, man. Trust says, too late. She has a kid. No man's going to do it. Facts, Trust. And here's the thing, too. She's 37. She's knocking on 40. She ain't no spring chicken no more. So the fact that you got that mentality, you got that level of tiredness, and you are knocking on 40, ain't looking good for her. Shantae, what's going on? Saying, so you didn't see us before you got pregnant? Right. That's why I let it go for a few minutes, because that's where I stopped it at. You're going to say that your guy didn't act like that until after you got pregnant? This is why you got to date. This is why you kind of go through the process of getting to know each other better, not just falling in love and just doing all the banging and skeeting, and then, you know, you're playing house. You know, you acting everything's cool when you get butt-ass naked playing butt darts, right? And then all of a sudden, then when the real happens, when life kicks in, and you say, oh, he didn't act like this in the beginning, but he act like this now. I didn't see the signs. The signs was there. If this guy's really a pookie, the signs were there. You didn't want to see the signs because you were digmatized. Because for her to say that he was not the cup of tea, but you gave the man a baby, she was digmatized. And if she was digmatized, that dude was breaking that back and had her screaming in tongues. So whatever red flags they were, if there were red flags there and this guy's really a pookie, she couldn't see it because all she could focus on was the D. Derek says a couple years ago, had the opportunity to buy a successful business of vending machines, didn't have time. Okay, I hear you, man. I had the same thing too, Derek. Reason why I know about it, because I thought about it. I could have done it too. I ain't got the time. You got go ahead and get the inventory and drive from spot to spot and everything. And you got to deal with the business owners and stuff like that. I ain't got time. And then the people I do see, like the people vandalize the machines and with the inside the businesses as well, man. And you got to pay for those machines to get fixed or replaced. Man, it's a lot of overhead. I mean, it's not that much, but it's a lot. Even though it may not look like a lot, it's a lot that goes along dealing with vending machines. You know what I mean? You know, it's not a high profile, exciting gig, but you do deal with a lot. You know what I mean? So yeah. 80 says super skip turn on chubby neck. Yeah, man, that's wild. Yeah, Eric said bought her and her kid a 50 sack of White Castle and says, see you toots. Hey, come on, you wildin'. You wildin', man. Hey, you like that's what's going on when you butt naked, man. You playing butt darts. I got the #1 dart, man. I'm trying to hit that bullseye, baby. Yo, we playing butt darts. Hey, pause, okay? Just in case you take butt darts the wrong way. Hey, because of that one here, hold on. Okay, I'm going to do one more video. Because since EJ skipped that one, we're going to do one more video then. I said that may have been the last one. We're going to do one more, guys. So let's do this one here. So we're going to, let's get to it. We're going to come back to Kendra and let's see what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Give me my ones here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She, uh-oh. Let's go, y'all. Uh-oh.
You ready? So ready? Kendra, I am so ready. Let me just say this before we get started. First of all, you are my homegirl, Connecticut in the house, and you are my sister girlfriend and my goddaughter in my head, okay? Because if I had a daughter, Kendra, she'd be just like you, full of confidence, the biggest heart ever, comfortable in her skin, and you come to her quicker, she will get you straight. Hello.
I would hate it if my daughter ended up being 45 years old, freezing her eggs, and still looking for a man, and she got a young boyfriend begging her to knock her up on her birthday. I'm just giving the buck here. Kendra's successful in her own right. I'm just saying, though, if I got old enough to see my daughter make it to 45 years old with no man and got her eggs frozen and begging her boyfriend on her birthday to knock her up because she's begging for a baby and she's been speaking this independent bullshit for so long, I'd be kind of goddamn sad. But hey, this woman thinks that this is a good thing here. So let's go.
Oh, well, I love you for that, Brenda. Well, godmother's old gift. So where my damn birthday gift at since you my godmother, child? Looking for my birthday gift, Brenda.
I got you. Listen, it ain't nothing but a look. I got you, okay?
No, it's all good. Thank you so much. That was so kind. I appreciate that. So, Brenda, you live in Connecticut?
I was born and raised in Connecticut. I've been in Connecticut all my life. And guess what, Kendra? I just moved to Oklahoma City.
Okay, Oklahoma City. So you're from
Wait. A black woman lived in Connecticut. I know there's black folks in Connecticut, but doesn't have the highest rate of black people. and you go from there to OKC. Now, I know I got some people in Oklahoma here, but for my people out here in Oklahoma, like Vince, I think you in the OKC area, ain't too many brothers. I mean, y'all got brothers, but it's not the highest population of brothers and everything, right? I'm just saying, if you a single person and you moving and you are actually looking for companionship, I think I would go to where I'll do the extra homework to where that if you're a woman, where the men are and what you attracted to. Hey, what the hell do I know? I'm just a YouTuber.
From Connecticut. What part of Connecticut are you from?
Windsor, right by the airport.
Okay, yes, okay. So we got Brenda from Connecticut, but now lives in Oklahoma City. How old are
Yes,
you?
ma'am. 64.
64?
Okay, 64. You're very youthful.
Yeah, got a lot of energy for 64.
Thank you, sweetie. I'm on the road to 65 and I cannot wait, okay?
I love that. What's your zodiac sign?
Damn zodiac.
Sagittarius.
Oh, so the end of the year. You got the whole year to go.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm getting ready. Because getting older is the goal.
Yes, getting older is God's greatest gift. What do you do for a living, Brenda?
I am a retired government employee, and I created my own business during the pandemic. I am a baker and a sweet treat maker.
Okay, baker and a sweet treat maker.
Yes, ma'am.
Brenda, do you have any kids?
I do. Two adult boys, 29 and 33.
Okay, both by the same man?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever been married?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When did you get divorced?
Oh my God. Back in the 80s.
Oh God.
Brenda, do me a favor. Just move a little bit more to the center. They ain't covering the eye, but I think that's part of the hairstyle.
We're gonna talk about this hairstyle at the end, okay? We're gonna talk about this hairstyle at the end.
Well, let's talk about it now. What's up with the hairstyle?
Kendra, girl, I'm in Oklahoma City. I cannot find anybody to install my wig like it's coming out of my head like yours, okay? So listen.
Didn't I just, guys, I'm telling you the truth. I'm blind reacting. I have not watched this video. I didn't prepare these talking points here. I was just literally talking about going to areas, about dating and trying to find a black man. You got to think about the other ancillary items too, where if you go to places where we're not heavily represented, there are certain resources or commodities that you may not be able to get here, as far as getting your hair did. So if you're going to have a low-level population of men to choose from, and then of course the people that you interact with in certain businesses, you ain't going to find to get your... EJ, back to back, EJ. Why? Hey, hold on. Since we got a Kendra video, EJ, we gotta do the Kendra cam. We gotta do the Kendra cam. Let me fast forward to the Kendra cam. That's EJ just came in here shooting, man. He had a full clip today. EJ got a full clip today. Hold on, EJ. Hey, EJ, you know the rules. We can't do that for Ashley because Ashley don't do Kendra cams. That's why when we do the skips, like someone said, Dave, you broke the rules of the day, but that was an Ashley video, and so those rules don't apply because she has a different format dating show. But with this one here, Shantae said, EJ, not for the issue tonight. You got that right, Shantae. EJ ain't with the shits, okay? So EJ, let me get the Kendra cam, and then I'm gonna get to your super, okay? Let me get to the Kendra cam and I'm gonna get to your super, okay? EJ skipping.
Yes, ma'am. Let me get it together, girl.
Okay, you looking jazzy. See this outfit, girl. You look really good.
Hey, it's a 64, 65, y'all. What do y'all think? Some of y'all gonna be sliding into grandma. If T. Orlando is here, you know, he traveling. I think he's in Chicago now. I got some T. Orlando email because I think he just got into town like a few hours ago, right? If T. Orlando was here, he was saying, yeah, because you can't get her pregnant because, you know, hey, then them eggs are gone. Hey, man. So no Kendra cam for grandma. Sorry, Clifton. You're going to get this Kendra cam, okay?
64?
Yes, ma'am. I'm 64. Thank you, Kendra. I appreciate that, girl. Oh.
Okay, we got the Kendra cam. Y'all see, Clifton bogus for grandma. Pinball says, boo. The Okie from Skokies. Hey, come on. Thomas says, she dusty as F. You wildin'. Built like Slappy Squirrel from Animaniacs. Y'all wildin'. Okay, the reason why we're not watching this video is because the Skip Master came in with this here. He came for back-to-back videos. EJ, the Skip Master, is back with a $20 holla. Hold on. That means you're the new lead sponsor. It was 80 Blackman. I gotta do this here real fast. Let me do this here. EJ came in here. I gotta change it. Hold on 1 second. I gotta show. Sorry, 80. EJ took the lead. Whoops. Let's do this here. There we go. There we go. So EJ came in with another $20 holla, putting that orange in the chat saying, Auntie chill, next Pookeisha, Skip, you only qualify for Pookie, the stroke, RUOGT, and put it in your mouth. Or you paying. Skip, 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 skip. Hey man, you wildin'. You wildin' right now, man. You wildin', EJ. My man EJ in the building. Hey, brother. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right back at you with the super. Hey, man, EJ wildin', man. You didn't have to do that to me, EJ. You didn't have to do that to me, man. Lord have mercy. Hey, guys, since EJ has skipped back-to-back videos, this will be the last video now. I ain't got much to say on Grandma, okay? The only thing I'm gonna say here before I get to the next video, I need ones in the chat. This will be the last video, okay? Because by the time we done these two skips and get to this video, this next one here, that'll be the equivalent of the one video that we had earlier. All right. Clifton says, I would put her on the stroll at local retirement home. Hey, come on, man. Hey, man. So this is gonna be the last video. I will say this though. If you are looking to date and you are willing to relocate, that is something that I see a lot of women not doing, is doing their homework regarding the population that is where you're moving to. Okay? You are retired. If you are retired, that means that you have freedom to move wherever you want to, whether you're moving there because of family, you're moving there for a new life, whatever the case may be. But if you got things that you're trying to do during retirement, you need to scope out the location where you're going to. And if that means finding a man, then you need to go to an area where not only there's a lot of men, but there's a lot of black men. Okay, and then you saw what happened here, right? She went to an area, like, I can't even get my hair done. I can't get my wig right. There is no way that I'm gonna move somewhere and I can't find anyone to do my locks. I can't do that. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do my own locks? I can't do that. I gotta move somewhere to get my hair did. There is no way. Even if I didn't have locks, I gotta go somewhere there's at least some black barbers that can give me a nice little shape that can line me up. You think I'm gonna go to goddamn Supercuts? There is no way a black man like myself is gonna walk myself in the doors of a goddamn Supercuts and let some white people with some dick fingers go ahead and cut my hair and fuck up my lining and pull my wig back all the way back here, right? Looking like Sherman Hemsley, man. Not moving on up, moving on down. Okay? There's certain things, man. There is no bag big enough for me to go walk around with a fucked up haircut game, okay? Because there's no way I'm gonna feel good about myself if I got all this money in my pocket and I look like shit. And I can't find anybody to make me look better than shit. So, ladies, do yourself a solid here, right? Don't move nowhere where there's no man that you're looking for at, or let alone you can't even get yourself looking good for the man that you want. EJ says, Grandma was way too damn old to have these Dead Sea Scrolls of demands. AD says, dick fingers. First time I heard that was Heavy D and Who's the Man. Yeah. Yes, that movie came out like 30 years ago too. Hey, I got that. I've been using that since that movie, AD, but I haven't used it in a long time. But the first thing that came in my head was, if someone's gonna cut my hair who can't cut hair, then we call it AKA dick fingers. So think about it. We as black people, we can't go to Supercuts because if only time a white person can cut a black man's hair, he's the only white barber in the black barber shop. He has got the coin of White Mike, and he has been through the battles. He's been vetted. He's been tested. Them Negroes are AKA them niggas, not even ninjas. Those niggas in the barber shop has put that white man to the test, and they know that his fade game is up to speed there. So that's the only way that a white dude can cut my hair. A white dude or a Mexican Latino dude cut my hair if he's the only white Mexican dude in a black barber shop. You take me to Supercuts, I just see nothing but chairs of dick fingers. Okay, I'd be damned if you see my hairline get pulled back and then you see this and you see the shadowing when it grows back and everything. Man, oh hell no, baby, no. Only thing I can say is if you go to a situation like that, your best bet is to cut all your hair off and bick it and go bald, because there's no way I'm gonna walk around looking like suspect with dick finger haircuts, okay? I'm good on that, man. Y'all gotta stop playing with me. I ain't messing with dick finger haircuts, man. No, no, no. Okay? All right, guys, we're going to do one more video. This will be the last one here because EJ kept skipping them here, right? He keeps skipping. If I did the one video, we might have got to the end here. So this will be the last one. Super chat and super cuts for white people. You got that right. You got that right. There's a couple Supercuts by my area. I refuse just to walk in. I feel if I walk into Supercuts, it's going to feel like walking to a Klan rally meeting. They gonna see me in my locks, in my haircut, can't walk in the Supercuts, and then as soon as I walk in the door, it's gonna be like this. Nah, no. We can't have that. We cannot have that, all right? No. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, I can't go for that. Oh, no, can't do. No, I can't go bald, okay? No. I gotta look. If I'm gonna make that money, I gotta look good making this money, baby. So it's not a Klan rally. Guys, do me a favor this weekend, okay? Even though you don't need a haircut, if there's a Supercuts in your area, do me a solid. Just go ahead and walk into Supercuts and let me know how it feels. Y'all gonna walk into Supercuts, just be like, oh, my bad. Wrong place. I guarantee you, as soon as you open the door and walk in, it's gonna be like this. Right? Y'all gonna be like that, right? And then you're gonna see all the white barbers gonna be like this. Heil Hitler. And you're gonna be like, oh no. What did Red's daddy say when Debo said, you want some of this old man? Y'all gonna be like this. No. And y'all gonna walk out the door. Okay, do me a solid, guys. Y'all got Supercuts in y'all area, okay? I'm gonna come back. When I come back this weekend, I'm gonna ask y'all who's here as Replay Gang and Ninja Watchers. Who did the solid just to go ahead and just to walk in the Supercuts and then see that Klan rally meeting that y'all got going there? There's nothing but khaki pants and tiki torches in there getting their haircuts. You know it. It's nothing but khaki pants and tiki torches. Y'all know it. The Supercuts can cut, but can't line up for shit. I ain't taking that chance on the cut. I don't trust them. Oh, no. So I'm done with y'all. What did I do, Joseph? Why you done with me for? I didn't do nothing, man. Stop playing with me. All right, last video. This is literally going to be the last. Even if this gets skipped, this is the last video, okay? Okay. Shout out to EJ and the Skips. Ooh. Kendra looking pissed off already. Last video, guys, for the night. Let's go.
Where you calling from?
From Houston, Texas.
Houston.
I'm 40.
40.
40. And what do you do for
a lot of older
living?
women tonight.
Financial analyst.
Ooh, you good with money.
I have a master's. Pardon? Oh, no children. No.
Okay, no children. All right. Houston, Texas. Oh, what's your name again, Natasha?
Natasha, yes.
Have you ever been married?
Yes, one time, but it was for 2 years.
Okay, so you're officially divorced.
Yeah, that was back in 2006, a long time ago.
Okay. So we got Natasha Houston, Texas, 40, financial analyst, no children. What's your zodiac sign?
Damn zodiacs.
Libra.
Libra. They said, well, they hear the beeping, girl. I guess
Oh,
I need to change
no.
your smoke detector.
Did y'all hear that smoke detector? I just heard it. Okay, guys. Smoke detector beep alert. Let's see how many beeps we got for this video.
Oh, yeah, I have to change that. I always forget.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Natasha, Houston, Texas, 40 years old, a Libra, financial analyst, no children, married once. What kind of man you looking for?
Another one.
Someone with morals, good character. When it
Another
comes
beat.
to look-wise, I like clean cut. I would say Will Smith is somebody that I would be attracted to, as far as clean cut and the way he dresses.
Will Smith is.
I'm just giving you a face.
Yes, but he's top notch. He's worth billions and billions of dollars.
I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about just the way he dresses.
But what I'm saying is that's why he's so clean cut, because he can afford to get a
Another
haircut
beat.
every 3 days, wear new clothes every 3 days. He probably has a personal trainer that lives in the second room. But okay, we'll use Will Smith as the example. Continue.
And also I'm 5'7", so I'd like at least 5'10" and up. And so someone with morals, good character traits, someone that's not into playing games, they know what they want. I'm very ambitious, so I'll do multiple different things that I'm doing at one time. I don't like someone slowing me down, so I can, well, you didn't get to the flaws, so we'll get to that later.
Okay. What's your deal breakers?
Cheap men. Cheap and broke. My dad said never date a man that's broke. If you have to pay for everything, don't even look at him. So I always follow my.
Oh, Lord. We know why she's single. She's saying cheap and broke men. I want to know what her definition of cheap and broke men is.
Dad's advice. So cheap and
another beat.
Broke men. I don't. A man that's very controlling. I've had that, and I don't want that. And
when they say controlling, you know what that really means, tribe. Means that they don't want a man who is strong and is going to be able to put them in a place saying, now I'm not saying put them in place like, hey, these are the rules here. She wants to run the show. She wants to wear the pants. When I see someone's a financial analyst, 40 in Houston, Texas, looking the way she's moving, how she talking, oh yeah, we got class A independent boss bitch here. But is she really a boss bitch?
Someone that doesn't take care of their body, their weight, and they're not self-sufficient.
Someone doesn't take care of their body and their weight, so they should be in shape?
Yes. Body,
what's your shape?
Weight proportion to, yeah.
Okay, she's saying that she got to have a banging body to be saying all this when she stands up.
Okay, you're in shape?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, would you?
Okay, let's see what she wants.
We're going to get there, girl. All right. So you kind of put it in, the question is, should he look a certain way? But you kind of gave it in your requirements. You want to just break it down again?
Oh,
should he look a certain way?
I like clean cut, meaning no dreads, no.
I'm not involved.
When I say clean cut, that's why I mentioned Will Smith, because he's pretty much clean cut.
You know how that's crazy, that stigma? I'm glad she ain't checking for me, but you can have locks and be clean cut. You just saw the compliments I get. When I put my suit on, when I got my hair did, when I'm downtown Chicago or in New York, locks is clean cut, but I get what she's saying, low cut here. You know what I'm saying? But thank God I'm not in this category. Oof. She keeps saying Will Smith, though. You're 40 years old. You ain't getting Will Smith.
I don't like baggy jeans.
Another beat.
I just like a regular guy who's very respectful, have good morals and good character, and knows what he wants.
Okay, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let's see what she's working with here.
Okay.
Let's see this body.
I don't know if you can see.
Okay.
That's an average body, y'all. Her video's lagging. You gonna talk about weight when you're not all the way perfectly in shape. I see a belly in this here, guys. She's not obese, but she is a little bit overweight. And I do see a belly. So she got some audacity talking about guys not in shape when you're not tip-top shape yourself. You're average. So it's just kind of ironic that you saying all the things you're saying here is making more sense why you're saying you're single now.
We see you, but what, you turn around fast.
Oh, sorry.
It's something with your internet. It's actually your internet. It's going in and out. Okay, but we see you. All right, girl. Okay.
Another beat.
I skipped over this question. You mentioned earlier he can't be broke. Should he make a certain amount of money?
He has to be self-sufficient and has debt. Man, I'm thinking finances. So as far as children is concerned, I mean, I dated men with children. That didn't work out. But if they're 10 and older, that's fine. But he has to take care of his children and pay child support. So no deadbeat dads and stuff like that. But if he can take me out to dinner and we can go out and stuff and I don't pay his way, that's fine. As far as I dated rich guys, I dated broke guys, but the ones that talk about money a lot are usually broke. And also, since I work in financial crimes, no felons, no criminals, because I will report you.
My earpiece died, guys. 1 second. All right, we're back. We hit play.
I have a.
So make sure
Another
you got
beat.
So those are my requirements.
Ooh, child. So make sure you got your stuff together, because if she's dating you and you're a criminal, she has to turn you into the law.
Well, I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying, no illegal activities. It has to be a legitimate business if you say you're an entrepreneur. Because I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm an entrepreneur," and they really don't have no job. They just use that term, and what they're doing illegal activities. I don't want to deal with that because, I was a bank examiner and I have to report a lot of stuff, and I don't want to go through that. I never had to go through that. I'm just saying that.
Now, so there's no money requirement?
No.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
Last year.
Last year. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Little beat, Buns Glaze.
Last year.
Last year. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Impatient. Even in a relationship, I can be very impatient. When a person is rude, I tend to ignore people. They said that's rude for ignoring them, but I just have a low tolerance for rude people. I can be a perfectionist, and also sometimes I'm hard on myself because, I have 2 master's degrees, so I can be overly ambitious and do a lot of stuff and hard on myself. So, I can be my own worst critic, as people may say. But yeah, those are my flaws.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you, Natasha?
I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm adventurous. I love traveling. I love being around people. And I'm confident in myself, and I know what I want, and I know who I am. And those are the reasons. And you'll be happy to be with me.
Oh, they will be happy to be with you.
Yes. I don't have baggage like most people have. I'm not saying having kids is baggage, but that carries a lot with it. But I do what I want, and I'm very respectful, and I grew up, and I'm a little conservative, but in the bed, I'm not.
Another beat.
You said you're... Well, okay.
If you guys ain't noticed, it's at least 2 detectors, because there's a faint one in the background that's like the fire beep, and then the loud one is the one in the room right now. So it's at least 2 detectors is out right now. It ain't one that's going off here. There's 2 detectors. Lord have mercy.
Okay, that said a lot. She's conservative, but not in the bedroom. Now, we got a couple of paid questions for you. Well, you said you broke up with somebody last year, right?
Yeah, like early last year.
Oh, so, okay. Were y'all together for a long time?
Pardon?
Were you guys together for a long time?
About 2.5 years.
Okay. All right, so Valdorez Brown said, first Idris Elba, now Will Smith. Why not go for Lord Voldemort? And I'm about to woo ride on the smoke detector, if I can read what he's saying, child.
Well, I'm not looking for that particular look. I'm just talking about as far as dress code and the way he grooms himself. I mean, of course, I'm not going to find someone exactly that looked exactly like Will Smith. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm just saying the way he grooms himself, takes care of his body, his health, his weight, and all that. So I don't know about his health, but his, just the way he grooms and looks approachable, and that's pretty much.
Yeah,
I want.
I understand what you desire, but that's also a millionaire man. Like, I just think that.
No, I'm not guys that groom themselves like that. I'm not saying that he has to go out every day with a suit on. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, take care of himself, get haircuts, just, I don't think that's too much to ask for. I mean, I've dated guys that way, so it's not like
So what
he has
happened
to
with
be a
those
millionaire.
men?
Before she answered that question, because she said she dated those men, doesn't she sound a little bit annoying, guys? She sounds like somebody that's like a hard ass. I know I could be insinuating a little bit, but I'm a very good gauge of certain kinds of women. A lot of women. And just hearing them speak, is it me or does she seem like a military girlfriend? Like she wants to run the show. She wants to tell you what to do. She just seems like she's a piece of work. I don't know, guys. Let me know if I'm off or not. I'm just getting that vibe. Look at her face right now. I'm just getting that vibe. Why can't you do this? What's wrong with you? Woo.
Pardon? No, I told you I just broke up with him last year.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. Fair enough. She just wants a man that's well groomed. I think here's the deal. When you say Idris Elba and Will Smith, it's like those are the top, they're literally the top men walking the planet. So most men are never gonna meet those standards because they just, that's why I say it's, again, you're right.
Right stroke.
Men can get groomed weekly, but that is money. Like, so we have to make a certain amount of money to be groomed, be cut, wear a certain type of clothes, a certain type of cologne. Like, I know a lot of men that do that too, but they're very wealthy men, and that's why they're able to do it like two.
my brother does it. My dad does it. My brother and dad do it. I don't see it's hard to go do a weekly haircut or every 2 weeks. It's not really hard, or just to get some, I don't know, but
okay, fair enough. We got you, girl. The king of Overt, Joe Vert, said, since you mentioned that you work in finance a lot, have you had a chance to build a quarter annual report to remind you to change your smoke detector?
I will change my smoke detector.
They are on you with the smoke detector, girl.
Hey, I used to travel 50 miles per hour, 50 miles for work, travel a lot. I will change it. So if that's what you're concerned about, guess what? Right after I end this live and do the app, I will change it just for you. Since you're so judgmental, I will change it. Well, actually not for you, but for myself.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? She called the person judgmental because you got an annoying smoke detectors, at least 2, that is going off in synchronous every minute minimum. Probably it's like rotating like every 45 to a minute and a half here. And she called it judgmental. Yeah, I know. You see that, Squidgy Kid? Yeah, I told you my pause game. I told y'all. You know my pause game's impeccable. Y'all see where she looking at. Look at that. Y'all screenshot that. Get that lazy eye going. Get that lazy eye going for her, right? But guys, y'all heard her. We men hear smoke detectors, and you know what we say? Not just smoke detectors, anything that's annoying, we're going to go ahead and fix that. Let's go ahead and replace the batteries, get it going here. She has 2 of them, and she's been dealing with that forever, and then she calls men judgmental for it. Oh, we know why you single. Oh, yeah. When she hears something that she doesn't like, even though it's right, she gonna rip your head off. She gonna talk about you. She gonna put you down. She's gonna use sign language on you. That is not judgmental. That's called being a goddamn adult and removing things that's annoying in your house. Lord have mercy. Let's go.
Myself. But yes, I will change it. Anything else?
Well, yeah, it's a lot of comments about the smoke detector. Project Leroy said for Kendra's contestant 9V battery collection.
Leroy!
Okay. Leroy! And then this one said, are you Caribbean?
Hold on. I gotta
Oh,
rewind
if I'm
that.
Caribbean, yeah, my family is.
Collection, smoke detector, Project Leroy.
Anything else?
Hold on.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of comments about the smoke detector. Project Leroy said for kids.
That's Leroy. That's Leroy from my chat. Hey guys, the next time we see, I don't know, Project Leroy was here. He might have left. Okay, y'all see that? Hold on. That is our Project Leroy. That is my tribe member. That is one of my OGs, one of my faithful supporters here. That's in my chat. That was watching Kendra that night dropping the super. He was here earlier. So guys, remember, for the next live stream, we gotta remind Leroy that we found his super on Kendra. Leroy, why the hell you paying for Kendra supers? We gonna talk about you, Leroy. You giving Kendra supers now? Where my supers at, Leroy? Where my supers at? You giving Kendra money? Where my money at? Oh my God, let's go. But we gotta finish this video off before I get out of here. Let's go.
Kendra's contestant 9V battery collection. Okay. And then this one said, are you Caribbean?
Oh, if I'm Caribbean, yeah, my family is.
Yes, she is. Okay.
Yes.
Did I ask you? I did ask you other questions. What is the age range you would date?
35 to 45.
And you said he can't have kids, correct?
I would prefer not, but it's okay, especially because of my age. Yes, he can.
You are 40 years old. The man with no kids is not looking at you at 40 years old. Maybe the smash and dash, but even then, that's the problem. Women need to tailor their expectations the older they get. You're 40 moving like you're 27 right now. You're not in a position to demand a guy with no kids, so.
He can have kids. It's just he has to take care of it. Take care of the kids and, be a man pretty much.
All right, Thomas, thanks for the update.
That's what I'm saying. That's all. I want them to take care, because that's a turn off if a man doesn't take care of his kids.
Okay. And should he be in Houston, Texas?
Damn, Team
I would
Peterson.
prefer it, but not really, no, because I travel 4 times a year. But so, I've never dated someone outside of Texas, but sure.
Okay. All right, let's do it. We got Natasha, 40, Libra, financial analyst, no children, Houston, Texas, will date 35 to 45. How can the guy reach out to you, bro?
I do have Instagram. The name on my Instagram is Ascension T. It's spelled ASCENSION. The letter TEE. So some people call me Tasha, but TEE. So Ascension T.
Y'all see that? That was her. That wasn't me pausing. Every time it paused, it looked like she got a lazy eye.
Extension T. Okay, yeah. And download the Kendra G Singles dating app.
Once I download it, it will be Natasha B. That's it. B as in
another B.
My last name.
Okay, so Natasha B will be your name on the app.
Yes.
Okay, boo. Well, all right, Natasha, honey, you keep me posted how it goes, boo.
Okay, thank you. Enjoy your day.
Bye, baby.
We're done, guys, with that video. Thank God. Real fast here, right? I can just tell the way she's talking here why she's single. I can feel the attitude. I can feel the disrespect. I can feel I can feel the sign language. I can feel the talking down. I can see the demeaning. I can see her saying that she actually looks down at men. You may be saying, Dave, that's a lot here. And I'm saying, yeah, it is, because you need to focus on how she was responding and her body language when she was talking about men here. Let me get to this last super. Well, one of the last supers here. My man Upward Man dropping the $1.99, $2 holla, keeping that blue in the chat saying, oh no, she got on one of Mr. Walker's shirts. Hey, come on, man. You wild Upward Man, not Mr. Walker's shirts. Hey, really be a little flamboyant with it, right? You cool with this. Hey, man, salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Right back at you with the super. Hey, when I say flamboyant, not flamboyant the wrong way. Don't go say it. No, I'm saying like he be cool with his, right? You know, so if she dressing like him, hey man, come on, stop playing with me, man. AD says that app has AIDS. God damn, man, stop playing. She looked like Biggie. That pause game is on point, Dave. Thank you, Derek. Biggie. No, I'm not gonna do no Biggie lines. Let me stop. I was about to do a Biggie verse. No, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. But you could hear the way she's talking about the haircut game and things of that nature and the grooming. If you are, let me say this here. If a woman's complaining about a man's grooming, we already know that the man that she's attracting, the man that she's dating, because the man that she wants, it don't have a problem grooming. Matter of fact, that she's in Houston and works as a financial analyst, and so that means that she probably works in downtown Houston, at least in the financial sector area, things of that nature. Houston has a lot of clean brothers who are well-to-do in the business game and white-collar brothers who are doing their thing, right? So if she's in the financial sector in Houston and she's complaining about guys not grooming themselves, that means that she can only get Pookies and Ray Rays and Dusty Darrows. Okay? So that alone should tell you something. It shouldn't be that big of a problem for guys to get their hair cut every week, every 2 weeks. You're dealing with Pookie. Or that man who does that doesn't want you, and the man who will approach you is how he presents himself here. So ladies, the one thing you got to understand is when you get to a certain age and you're wondering, how come I can't get this man? These mans keep coming to me here because your dating pool, and that's the man in your area of the water here, and that's who you attracting. And if you in Houston, that's all you can get here, that should tell you something about re-changing your focus, your energy, because that's the get down. All right. So whenever I hear that, how come a man can't get his hair cut every 1 or 2 weeks? That means that all you attract is Ray Ray. Ray Ray gets his hair cut once a month at least. He's looking all disheveled, things of that nature, right? Hey, you need to look at yourself and get to a certain point, especially when you're 40 years old. Especially if you think you got a good job, you work in corporate America, and you looking for someone on quote unquote your level. But ladies, you gotta understand something. The older you get, the men that you want there, they're not looking at you, okay? And at 40 years old, that 40-year-old man ain't looking at you. That 40-year-old man's looking at that 30-year-old woman, okay? He ain't looking at that 40-year-old woman. I hate to say it, it sounds mean, it sounds harsh, it may sound bad, but at the end of the day, though, that's the game, baby. That's the game. You need to prioritize your relationships, ladies, when you're younger. The older you get, the availability of quality men that you want gets lower and lower by the day. I'm not saying you're not going to get a quality man. What I'm saying here is the fact that you looking for your what? Your magical Negro goes down by the moment the older you get, because naturally men want younger women. Even if the fact that he's at a certain age in corporate America, if he's 40, he may want a 30, 35-year-old. If he's 45 and he says, I want kids now, he's going to want a woman who can produce kids. And that's another thing, ladies, that you got to understand here, especially her. She's saying that, you know, kids, like, I don't want no one with no kids, but if he got kids, got to be he's older 10. You're not an ability to negotiate. I mean, you can negotiate, but will that man's going to take you up on your bargaining offer here, right? Because when you get to a certain age bracket, you're not really in a position to ask. You're in a position of saying, okay, does this guy have the right qualities? And am I attracted to him, and see if I fall in line with him? If you were 30 or 25, then you can come to the crap table and let it ride, baby. When you get to 40, and then you're going to talk about weight and size, and you're not even in physical top-notch shape. Let's keep it a buck here. She's average shape and a little bit overweight, not fat, not obese, but she's average and on the tad of looking overweight a little bit here. There's a difference between overweight and obese, right? So when I see what she's moving here, it's like, yo, you looking for what you looking for when you was in your 20s. Now as you're older now, you still want the same thing, and those men are what? Passing me by. She keeps passing me by. She keeps on passing me by. But he's passing you by, not she. Tim Peters says, magical Negroes become invisible for women at 33. Man, hey, If I were to get back out here in these streets, there'll be no way I talk to a 40-year-old woman. There'll be no way I'm talking to a late 30s, you know. Man, I say I'm cutting off at 35. If I was getting back in the streets, the cutoff be 35 max. And even then at 35, you gotta be a special 35. You know what I mean? Upper man says, D, she looked like she protects the Undertaker on the weekends and with them shoulders. Not the Undertaker. Hey man, you wildin' for that, man. Hey, that's just bad, man. That's just bad. But on that note, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, man. We already see her fake. We know it's gonna get down here. She gonna be single and alone, or she gonna quote unquote settle for Pookie and Ray Ray. She can get a quality man if she change her attitude and change her expectations for the man that she's looking for. Then when that happens, she can get a quality man. Maybe that guy may not be 6 feet tall. Maybe that guy may not be in peak physical form. But you know what though? He's a quality man. He's a man of morals. He's a man of integrity. He's a man who got a decent job and is willing to take care of his family. But y'all want the other aesthetics that don't, for those men, they don't looking at you. So she can get a quality man if she change her ways, but I don't see that happen because you know why? They're all modern women and they're all moving the same way. TD&D Book of Leo, 18 to 25, 21 to 25. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying that's the oldest, but if I was back on these streets, yeah, they'd be in the 20s. I'm keeping the buck, guys. I'm telling you, I'm saying the max is 35 for me, right? That's the max. But I'm saying, though, if I was really in these streets, it would be in the 20s. I'm going to keep it a buck here. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I'm just saying that's the cutoff, man. Squeeze said, hey, TND, I'm going to email some info on IVS costs. IVS costs since you know I work in pharmaceutical. Okay, dope, man. I can't wait to check that out, man. If you send that to me, man, I'll incorporate that in some talking points. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. AD says she got to change her attitude and them damn batteries. That's the last thing I want to talk about, too. Them goddamn batteries, guys, because she got indignant with that guy in that comment section. And ladies, we know the kind of woman you are, and no man is around when we hear not just one smoke detector, multiple smoke detectors here. That is a bad sign. And if you're gonna get an attitude about a guy asking you to change that alone is the biggest red flag there is. Because it should be, I'm looking for a man, and man find is annoying, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this. But you have found a way to ignore it and sleep through it, walk through it, eat through it, invite friends through it, watch TV through it, listen to the radio, go on YouTube, watch Kendra, and it's just beep, 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 beep. So if you want a man, change them goddamn smoke detectors. She got defensive as hell, man. Hell yeah. Hit the like button. All right, guys, let me get out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all. Need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell notification. We're going to get out of here. We had a good-ass live stream. Thank you for everybody for the super chats. Shout out to my man, EJ, the Skip Master, coming in late, become the channel sponsor today with the $40. Holla with the super skips and everything like that, man. Thank y'all very much. What we're going to do now, we're going to go watch the game. Someone posted in the chat that Boston was getting in Dallas's ass. I don't know what's going to happen, but if that score is true, I told y'all I was going for Boston game 1 and Dallas game 2. But on that note, guys, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm that dude named Dave. Make sure you check this out. If you're part of the replay gang, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Ninja Watchers and the AIC. And on that note, I am out of here. Peace out and deuces.